Just give me medicine, prescribe me anything. Just knock me out and walk me through the door. Well, I have no desire to see through my own eyes anymore, anymore. Ha, ha, ha. I'm telling myself these jokes for so long, well, so long. I'm a has-been who is heckled on this stage. Been telling myself these jokes for so long, well, so long. I'm a has-been who is heckled on this stage.
We were riding in our car on a Sunday afternoon. All we had left was $1. We stopped into a bar just to have a little drink, and then we heard the bartender holler, "No beer today, no beer today. You can't buy beer on Sunday. No beer today, no beer today. You gotta come around on Monday. No beer today, no beer today. You can't buy beer on Sunday. No beer today, no beer today. You gotta come around on Monday."
Baby girl, I got 3 dicks. 1800. Fuck with me, I got 3 dicks. 30 bitch, I got 30 clips. I got 30 inches on my car. I just made 30 drops. 30 shots in my Glock. 30 goals in my mouth. 30. 30. 30.
The top story tonight, and police are warning partygoers to be alert. The warning is targeted at men in particular. Police are urging men to be alert and stay cautious when offered a drink from any woman. Police say there has been a rise in complaints by men that women are using a date rape drug called beer.
Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it?
It's reported that beer is used by female sexual predators to persuade their male victims to go home and have sex with them.
I ain't never heard nobody complain about the beer we have. It drank pretty good.
A woman need only offer a man a few units of beer before a man is rendered helpless and will soon often succumb to the desires to perform sexual acts on the most horrific-looking women whom they'd never normally be attracted to.
Budweiser. What's the name of some of them other beers? Budweiser and what else? Miller. Coors. It drank pretty good, don't it?
Victims have been swindled out of their life savings in a familiar scam known as a relationship. In the most extreme cases, the female may be shrewd enough to entrap an unsuspecting man into a longer-term form of mental and financial punishment known as marriage.
If you really want some film at 11, why don't you follow me down to the brewery? I'll tie a bowling ball to my ankle, dive in the vat of beer, I'll leave this world the same way I entered my marriage, dead drunk.
Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got?
What do you guys give me if I kill that bird? Barbara, that's a bald eagle. Get away, Baldy! Yeah!
Holy hell. It's the Word with Mike and Pete, GubsRadio.com. We are live on YouTube. I'll put you on again. Okay.
Oh,
Hi.
You just fixed the entire internet. How does that feel?
I didn't fix it. It's probably going to cut out, so anyone that's watching on YouTube, expect dropouts. I am recording it, and we'll replace this one with actual one that worked. So how's that sound? That's okay?
Sure.
All right, let me get through all the bullshit. It's the Word with Mike and Pete, GubsRadio.com. Give us a call, 516-465-3990, 516-513-0515 throughout the night. Talk to our guests, talk to us, I guess prank us, because that was a thing for an entire show. We have a bunch of sponsors we need to mention really quick, so here we go. We have Shirts on Tap, shirtsontap.com. Go over to Shirts on Tap, order your T-shirt from someplace in America, and they will ship it right to your door. In the promo code, type in Wort, W-O-R-T, and save, and get your first T-shirt for $5.99. After that, it's $13.99 a month, and it's a subscription base. So give that a little twirl and have fun with that. We are also sponsored by MyBomberJackets.com. My Bomber Jackets, Alex does a great job over at My Bomber Jackets. You can get your 12-ounce, 16-ounce, 22-ounce Crowler koozie, wine bottle koozie. It's not koozies, they're jackets. I do apologize, Alex, but I don't know.
Get it right or pay the fucking price, Mike.
Well, yeah, again, we're not getting paid for anything. So anyway, we're also sponsored by Brewers Hardware. Brewers Hardware, go to brewershardware.com. They are helping us out with some gift bags for our guests on the show. Check them out on brewershardware.com and for all your home brewing and professional brewing needs. Also, check out Tap Handles. Tap Handles is a major contributor to the show and will be helping us out with our next new process that we will, again, mention as soon as we get all the production in line. We also want to give a shout out to Jeff over at Hartwell Wood Shop, doing some really great local work. It's a brick and mortar that does some awesome wood designing right here on Long Island. So give him a hookup and go to hartwellwoodshop.com. I think you looked it up last time. Does some really amazing work, and he's also going to help us with some of the things that we're looking to do. And with that said, we welcome you into the studio, and today we are joined, let me see what Mike chose on here, okay. We are joined by our friends, Steve from Barrage Brewing. How are you, buddy? Oh, you're on 3, yeah, there you go.
Returning for
the crowd goes crazy.
I think a fifth appearance
Might
on
be
the
like
show.
the Alec Baldwin of SNL.
You are quickly becoming our third host, very quickly.
Not a problem.
And with
I'm free on Mondays.
I completely feel bad for you if that's the route you're taking.
Yeah. Well, he said he was
for us.
He said he was getting tired of brewing, I think. So I think we might just take him on for radio. He has a face for it. And we are also now joined by our local meadery. We have Joe from WA Meadwerks in Lindenhurst. How are you, buddy?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me, guys.
No, thank you a lot for coming in. Appreciate you coming down.
So nice and just...
Someone here has to be nice to you.
Thank you, guys.
You're right.
Thank you so much.
You guys are the best.
Guys, I love you so much.
It's a start. I've only had half a beer. Come on.
There you go. Yeah, I've only had a sip of beer. I was running around trying to get the internet to work again. I guess Ralph broke it or wrecked it or something. Who knows? That was a bad joke.
It's probably Sarah Silverman's fault.
Everything is. She's a C word. That's what I've been told.
I don't know.
All right, well, whatever.
Nazi the C word?
We'll just all agree on that really quick. Fuck. All right, so
the worst Jew is the Nazi Jews. Those are the worst ones. They hate themselves. Self-loathing is just so. Every day.
I'm only part Jewish.
And that took.
And our phones are ringing. Yeah. 516-465-3990, 516-513-0515. We just want to give a quick wrap-up. Pete, we missed you this past weekend at the Atlantic City Beer Fest.
There.
I know. Well, situations out of your control prevent you from being there, and I apologize again because I ran out of the house today. I brought nothing that I was supposed to give you the other day. When we went to. I know. I'm gonna come over. I'll bring it over.
It's fine.
It's a bunch of beer and a bunch of swag that we got from our friends at the Hopped Up Network.
Yay.
So let's talk about that really quickly. Right now, we are broadcasting live on GubsRadio.com. We're also going to YouTube Live if it works. Good luck finding that. And if not, we'll replace it, and you can go back and watch all your video fun. We are also going to have replays on the Hopped Up Network. Thanks to Rob again for bringing us down to AC Beer Fest from the Jersey Beer Guys and a girl. And giving us the spot there was awesome. We also give a quick shout-out to Laughable.com. Laughable.com, you can go on and get the app and then listen to our podcast. We're on iTunes. We're on Spotify, blah, blah, blah. And here we go. So, Joe, I'm going to say this. I was at the meadery on Saturday.
I know. Sorry, I missed you.
No, that's right. I heard you were having a great time with Steve, and probably a much better time than we were. And we stopped by. We talked to Roger, hung out for a little bit, had some mead, brought the women there because I think the women. I thought the women would like it more, and that's not the case. We liked it more in the end. One of the things I do want to say, because I don't know what you brought in a can and probably more mead, but we had the honey Kolsch.
The honey Kolsch, yeah, that's the collaboration with Dubco.
Yes,
it's not a mead; it's actually a beer.
It's a beer, yeah.
Yeah, we made a lemon tea mead experiment a couple months ago. So when we sat down with Dubco, we're like, let's do our collaboration. We decided we want to make a beer that we could drink 100 of.
Right, and that was definitely one we could drink 100 of.
Some of the guys from Dubco had that lemon tea session mead that we did, and they're like, let's use that tea.
Oh, okay.
And obviously we're meadery, so we use honey, and
of course.
That's how the recipe was born.
But it was really good.
Really good. Really happy with it.
And when I was looking on the menu for my buddy Brian, who already knew going in that he didn't like me, but still drank a shit ton of it, by the way. That he was looking for a beer. And I said, well, no, I think they have beer usually in can, and that was the one you had. Now, do you rotate that series of things you're doing or collaborations?
We probably will when that beer's gone. But I'm going to keep that around for as long as we can.
Right.
Because we were involved with it.
Yeah.
And you could drink a lot of them.
Oh, you can drink a lot of them. And was it coming at 5?
4, 5.
4, 5.
4.5.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, dude, it was super drinkable.
Nice sessional beer.
It was good. We had a lot of those.
It's a work beer.
And it was definitely a beautiful day. We were able to walk outside, relax in the setting. It was pretty good. It was really nice. We had a really great time.
I had to get down there.
And, I said I gave Roger a sticker, but we have more stuff for you later to take home with you. And it was, like I said, it was a really great atmosphere, bringing food in, hanging out, great little spot. Away from, Main Street, which is, have the riffraff running around, which is good. And, like I said, it was an excellent time, a good experience. And then we went over to the Village Lantern, where we drank
good food,
huge, unbelievable
steins of lager.
Oh yeah, we had I had a liter and a half of
cola.
Of cola, yes, a liter and a half. No, a liter and a half of the Dunkel, which I love. The hot bread Dunkel.
I love that place.
I haven't been there in a while, but their food is really good.
Oh, dude.
And the bakery's awesome, too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Blackfire's Bakery.
And their egg sandwiches.
My first girlfriend worked at Blackfire's Bakery.
They have a bratwurst egg sandwich.
What? Really?
Yeah.
And you get that at the bakery?
You get that at the bakery.
Shit.
It's a bratwurst
I got to
egg
remember
sandwich.
that.
On an English muffin.
Ooh. There is a reason why they picked the meadery where it is.
Yeah.
There were reasons besides the railroad and there were other reasons.
And the municipal parking lot.
Yeah.
And the rent cost. And
the outdoor venue that's right across around the block that they have concerts all summer in. And, you can get a lot of town traffic. And it's an up-and-coming town.
It is very much so.
We very much hope
very
so.
appreciative to...
It was... I sat on a panel with a bunch of guys that own businesses in different villages, and during the whole panel, we got to the point where we're like, well, what were your experiences with the village? And everyone's like, oh, my village sucked. My village is hard to get into. And I was like, I spoke for like 30 seconds. I'm like, everything was really easy. And everyone
they gave me a handy under the table. If you
everyone had all these horror stories. And then pretty much after I was like, no, this was the easiest. That was so much easier. It was the easiest part of the thing.
Yeah.
Out of the whole startup. And people were pretty much booed me. We're like, fuck you. You're the worst.
Boo to you, sir. You get nothing but the news.
Like one of the guys from the village of Farmingdale had pretty bad experiences. I'm not going to really go into the story. But he pretty much called someone a scumbag and full of a total of
I'm going to guess Ralph Extrans.
What?
Was it the mayor, Ralph
No,
Extrans?
it was not.
Yeah,
it was a business owner.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And it was pretty much like, that guy in the village was an absolute scumbag.
Oh.
But it's like a professional event at Crest Hollow. Everyone's like wearing suits, and this guy's like, yeah, it's wild.
Farmingdale's been doing really good lately. The Main Street.
Look, it's great.
I bought a house in Farmingdale 7 years ago, and Main Street looks nothing like when I bought a house.
Your property value is probably shot through the roof.
Yeah.
And your property value is going to rise.
Absolutely, yeah.
And a new taco place on Main Street now.
Yes.
Three Mexican restaurants opened in Farmingdale in March.
Wow.
What was the other one?
There's High Tide Taco Bar on Main Street.
Oh, yeah, High Tide. Okay. That was one.
South Main Street, outside of the village, there's Burrito Mariachi, which is good.
Yep.
Been there a few times already. And then on Boundary, there's Nelly's Tacos, which I think is the second location. They have one in Hempstead, I think, maybe, or Uniondale.
It's hard for me to go down Main Street in Farmingdale and not go to Rolling Spring Roll.
Oh my god!
I can't. Like, I can't. If I eat anywhere else, I feel guilty. Like, I feel like
I'm doing something wrong.
I feel like I
look out
cheated
the
on
window
them.
and they look at him. I see you over there.
When it's like, if I, in the mood for something like that, and you have a good choice next door too, Tiny Thai.
Yeah.
If the Vietnamese place is fucking packed, Thai
Always
place
is, right?
usually isn't. And they're both fucking good. The spring rolls are better.
They need a ramen store. That's what Huntington did. All of a sudden, everyone's talking about fucking ramen noodles in Huntington.
We have one coming in next door to us.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They opened up because those closed down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Bakudo. It's the old Quiznos, and it was a pizzeria. It's one of the guys from Verde in Bayshore is one of the partners in it.
Maybe they need another pizzeria in Lindenhurst.
Yeah,
no,
they don't. Nail salon too.
What about they move the CVS back to the shitty location on Wellwood?
Probably.
They'll make it a Walgreens and just call it something new. Remarket it as something brand new.
Wegmans, you're coming to the island.
Oh, that's terrible. All right, so let's go back a little bit and let's find out how this all started. So give us a little background.
Of questions about mead because I know nothing about it, so I'm very curious.
So what did it take to get? What did it take to get where you are? Where did this start? Where did you decide mead is the way to go?
This happened really quickly. Like the whole situation, the first batch of mead we started ever in my partner's basement was in June. Will be 2 years.
Okay. Jesus.
Yeah, it escalated really quickly.
From experimentation to functional business in under 2 years.
Functional, fairly successful business. I've been a beer guy for a while, so collecting beer, trading for beer, cellaring beer, seeking out all the new crap. I have a good friend of mine who got into mead a little bit. It was like his next thing. So he gave me a Schramm's Black Agnes one time, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Basically, he gave me some. So we're like, "All right, well, this tastes really good, and it's hard to get. So let's make some in your basement, Roger." So we made some in his basement. The first batch was June of 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We entered 3 into competitions. We won 3 medals. We're like, "Fuck it, let's open a meadery."
That's what you do.
I'm like,
That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
You win a couple medals.
I mean,
and I'll open in the brewery.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what to do with my summer vacation that doesn't exist, and I thought maybe I'll try making some mead.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, but the difference between opening a brewery is there's 40 breweries in Long Island. So we're like, and our thing was like, well, we make pretty good mead. It's pretty good, and we could make it better.
You could easily corner the market just by opening.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100% of the market.
There's no one
by opening the door.
And then, I mean, honestly,
your market share is huge.
Our stuff's pretty good anyway, and we can get better. So we're like, fuck, let's open a meadery. And it didn't exist. So literally, we opened a meadery. So we've been open for 7 months, about 7 months.
Yeah, I was going to say, so the opening date was within the year, right?
September
2018, September 8th. And so, since then, how much have you been producing? How much have you been making? How much have you been going through? Because I think for our viewers that are beer centric, give us the process.
Yeah, what's that like compared to brewing beer?
It's quicker. It's very.
Steve's like, you dick, turning over product.
Well, wait a second.
Hold on.
Listen to what I have to say before you
There's
jump down my
more.
throat.
Wait a second. I'm not jumping down your throat.
No, I was. Well, he does.
Same
I know.
as him.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Mike. Fucking Mike with his.
So the actual get the mead, to mix the honey, water, and fruit and whatever how we design the recipe is relatively quickly. Some of the bigger batches now 110 gallon batches will take us like an hour to get ready, but
a whole hour.
Did I say anything?
We're just jumping all over him.
No, it's just it's such a different process.
But Steven, I know the faces you're making.
Those are for my enjoyment.
That's fine.
He's farting underneath the table.
Yeah,
he's getting a boner too. That's how he gets the boner.
So within a couple hours we can get the yeast pitched, where you have like an 8-hour brew day.
Right.
But once you pitch your yeast, you let it go for 2 weeks. Or we have to baby the.
So the work is in a different. The hard work is in a different part of the process.
So like you have to spend half hour on it every day for the first week and a half, adding yeast nutrient, degassing. So there's more work to be done after the actual process.
So the meat farts a lot.
Yes, it does. It's not a lot of gas.
Okay.
That
was the only dumb joke I had, and I'm glad it landed as awfully as it did because it was a stupid joke.
You failed miserably.
I did.
Yeah, well,
I'm glad we acknowledged.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's quick to get the whole thing started as a whole, but you have to baby it along the line. So it takes more work during fermentation than beer.
And what from when you start to brew, like when is mead ready?
It depends. It depends on what we're doing. So we do
Sure.
we do two different styles of mead. We do what we call draft mead, session meads, hydromels, whatever, beer strength stuff.
Okay.
So those we've done stuff as low as 4.5% and up to 9%. We could generally get those done and into kegs in about a month, 4 weeks.
Oh,
like almost like a beer. But
Okay,
like the stuff we're going to pour later, the 14% stuff or the standard wines, 8 to 12 weeks, 15 weeks.
Okay.
Depending on
some
the recipe, depending on what's in it, depending on how it clears, depending if we use barrels, like all those things. But generally 8 to 14 weeks.
That's not too bad.
No, it's
No,
not
you
that bad.
could
Not
turn
that
and
bad at all.
burn pretty
It's not
quick.
terrible.
Quicker than wine, slower than beer.
Yes.
Is basically
Yes.
yeah.
And way more expensive than beer to produce.
So you were saying
For
yeah,
way
there's
a
a
lot
size
of
batch.
Right.
For the size batch.
yeah.
Yeah.
For the volume, per volume,
Does the cost
is-
go down by volume? Like
Not necessarily,
pretty-
because again,
straight
it
line.
depends on the recipe design. But even our 5% recipe designs are a lot of honey, and honey's the most expensive sugar source in the world.
I want to finish this.
Yeah, I would imagine. So my buddy Pete, not Pete.
we're not buddies.
No, we are. Oh, sorry, I got you good.
We're not buddies anymore.
I shot my load right on you.
sprayed
I
him.
apologize. Jesus, I was slow with it too. I don't know what the hell happened. My buddy Kenny has some friends in Lindenhurst. I'm sure you met Kenny, big, tall, muscular Kenny. He comes down a lot. He says, according to says.
Yeah, I know.
Kenny Kruger.
Yeah.
Kruger.
Yep.
Kruger. Yes.
Yes. He likes mini knocked a lot.
Yes. Oh my God, does he like mini knock?
The 9% black currant. Yes.
I don't know if he didn't say the word mini knock 15 times, I don't know how many he said it. But you got me. I was like, all right, I got the mini knock.
He's
It's
awesome.
delicious.
He's a good guy.
He plays on my volleyball team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's also a massive human being.
Yes, he is. He's a big man, especially when you put him up against a bunch of people on the volleyball courts.
And he loves-
we're
and he-
two-time champions this year, by
Great.
the way.
And
Wednesday night.
And he loves Game of Thrones.
Yes, he does. So you know Pete well. Yeah. I'm sorry, I said Pete again. You know Kenny very
I
well.
also like Game of Thrones.
I'm sorry, you really look like you took a load on you. I apologize to that. Do you
wouldn't be the
want
first
a
time.
napkin?
Take a load off, man.
Okay, I apologize. Very quickly, I just very quickly cracked one of the beers that we got down in the AC Beer Fest. This is Icarus from Brick, New Jersey. This is their Carrington Triple IPA, so it's gonna 10.5. It was just canned last week, so
I like this. This is good.
Yeah, that's
This is
really
good. It's
good.
really good. I like this.
Yeah.
Icarus does some great things. The stuff that we had from them and the stuff that I had them prior was excellent. So I brought a couple of these back. I got a couple of the single ones as well for you,
It's
Pete.
good. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, they've done a great job.
Actually, this was the Captain Lawrence. Scott.
Captain Lawrence is really good too.
Galactic
Black
Halo's
Hawk.
really good. Yeah, I really got too.
Yeah.
I like Tears of Green too. Tears of Green.
I haven't had that one yet.
It's very good. Yeah,
It's like
done some-
Liquid Gold.
They've
I
really
don't
upped
even
their
know if they
game.
make
I
that
remember when they
anymore.
first came out,
Probably not.
and everything was packaged with the visible barrel, the CL on the barrel. And I don't know, it just seemed old, seemed like outdated. They really upped their game to match new standards, at least in their marketing and then their beer tasting. So I think they've matured as well. And with that said, so in 7 months that you've been open, how much have you matured? What have you done differently? What have you been doing that has changed the way you guys have started? And do we call them? Sorry, the meeting process, is it brewing? What do you call it? Is it
We make mead.
Just
Some people call it brewing. We just make mead.
Vinting.
so it's like the action of making mead.
The action of making
Okay.
mead. We're mead makers.
Meeting.
Meeting.
We're meeting it all.
We're meeting it all.
God, there's so many bad mead puns out there.
I'm sure. Let's try and wade through those through the night. I'm
We're
curious.
possibly. I mean, as you can see by
We'll get
one of
through
our
that.
labels, we don't really take ourselves too seriously.
What is there, a dick pic on there?
It is not. But it is a raspberry mead called Lone Star.
Okay.
And if you see the label,
I can, yes.
So.
I like all
They
these.
jammed our screens.
If there wasn't a beer already called
Hate raspberry. I like all the fucking Spaceballs references in Tesla, ludicrous mode. The next car is gonna have plaid mode.
Yeah.
I just love that stupid shit.
Spaceballs 1.
Spaceballs the flamethrower.
All right, so sorry. So go back to so 7 months you've been open.
We failed a few times. We have unfortunately we've dumped mead.
Ugh.
But if I won't drink it, I'm not going to serve it to someone else. Like I do have a little bit of, contrary to what Steve might believe, I do have standards and morals.
Stand digest. There are no more.
No more.
Fair enough.
All right.
We've adjusted some of our processes.
Okay.
We've had to go to 2 bigger tanks, so we have 2 bigger tanks now.
I saw. I
Yeah.
peeked in there. Yeah. This
For the
is
draft style meads, because I've been getting phone calls all the time for people like bars, restaurants, stuff, and wanting to put our stuff on tap. So
That's great.
That's been great. Yeah, it's been awesome.
Yeah.
Now it is gluten free, right?
You know, it is gluten free. Everything we do is gluten free.
Which is a big thing.
That is a big thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because cidering is starting to come up now too, just because of that.
Bobby brought that up when he was on
Yeah.
last.
We've done one mead so far that hasn't been gluten free though. We've done a sizer with a bunch of like apple pie spices, but we actually finished it on graham crackers.
Okay.
So we've done one mead that's not.
Is that in the tap room right now?
It was. Yeah.
Yeah, I had it the other day.
Yeah,
It was
the
very good.
apple
That sounds really good.
Apple Mayo. Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah. So
And do you use? I'm sorry, another just butting. Is it like brewing equipment or is it winemaking equipment that you're using?
we use. I mean, we have stainless steel fermenters, but they don't look like typical conicals like you see in a brewery.
Okay.
Ours are more of like wine style fermenters.
Okay.
But they're wooden on the outside, but steel on the inside.
No.
What are the two?
Just steel.
All steel.
All stainless steel.
What I see up in front that was wood? Was that your?
We have two barrels up front.
Oh, that's probably what I was looking
Yeah.
at. All right.
We have two 30-gallon rye barrels up front.
Yes,
That-
okay, yeah,
That,
right.
that will be filled soon.
Yeah. So what's the next thing that's going on there? I heard there was a surprise that I Roger wasn't too privy to let me taste, and I think Kenny, just because he's in there enough, got a little.
So that's actually the two bottles I brought. These bottles are going to be released this week, and I just kegged our second batch of Mead Colada.
Ooh, okay.
So that was actually that recipe was actually a collaboration with an OG Long Island guy,
Okay.
Adam Crockett from Haymaker Meadery, who opened the meadery in Pennsylvania.
So he was the first one out here?
No, he actually just moved to Pennsylvania and opened a meadery.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Long Island Meadery is the first one out here.
And what's the history of that? When did that start and when did that go under? Because I don't think it's not around anymore, right?
2007, 2008.
Okay.
Oh wow.
And they closed I know they closed in 2011. I'm not
Okay,
100%
11,
sure
yeah.
when exactly they started.
Did they give a reason why they closed? Did you consult with them and
I tried to, but
They shut you down. They shut you down.
They're like, we don't want you to pick up where we
You know what
left
it was?
off.
Well, yeah, it was. The guy had a really good idea.
Yeah.
But he just couldn't
turn into a
execute.
business.
He couldn't execute WA Meadwerks comes with all these different flavors and all these different ideas, and the guy was just like doing mead. Hey, it's mead with clovers, and it's mead with a
pineapple
spice.
mead,
It was nothing like people are gonna they're gonna go out of their way to get this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His was just it was a good job, but
on top of it too, I also think Long Island wasn't ready for it.
It was not.
Long Island
Well,
wasn't
that's
ready
it.
for
You're in the right time now.
And tasting room, it was before people were actually really allowed to have tasting rooms and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I think there was a lot more to it.
Okay.
We're actually lucky enough. I've actually had since we've opened, we've had 2 bottles of his mead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How'd you score that?
Someone
had
two
it?
people I know. We've had a 2007 strawberry that BJ brought.
Oh wow.
And we had a vanilla from 2010.
Do they hold up?
They did not hold up.
No.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, they did not hold up. And I was excited. I was excited to try them.
What a plot twist.
Yeah.
And did they hold up?
No, they sucked.
No, 11 years old, they went straight to shit.
And I mean, there are other people that have reached out to us we have some bottles too. We're gonna bring Matt,
So old bees cocks.
Matt and Lori have it.
Unclipped beacock.
Yes.
Yes,
Just
I got
like
it.
the foreskin from an old bee.
It's a little sweaty. So you're corking this, correct? Mm-hmm. So
These are corked, yes.
All right. So now, are you hand bottling, hand corking, hand
bottling,
labeling?
hand corking. We have a crowler machine, and I do these cans.
Cool, yeah.
1 can at a time.
Yeah.
So they're very. The 12-ounce cans are very labor intensive.
I would imagine.
A lot of work for 12 ounces.
Yeah. I mean, you see, my marker started. My marker started to die.
Ran
So I
out.
had 2 colors.
If it's a little wet, those things don't work that well. So
That's what happened.
Yeah,
I had to
fuck.
change markers.
Jesus
Just for you
Christ.
guys.
Now, when you cork these, do you soak your own corks?
Yes.
I
should-
have cork
I-
soakers.
Because I know
Oh,
you're
we're-
going to cork a soaker.
When I saw you come in here, I knew you were good cocksuckers.
Right away.
That was one of my intros. I should have thought of that better. I have one of those intros with the cork soaker bit.
Oh,
in it. Yeah, that's an L bit.
Yeah. Oh, I was
With
thinking of
Horatio
Johnny
Sands.
Dangerously.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that.
That one's good too.
No, that's what else gets
Fogging eyes holes.
Anyone for you forking eyes holes, you forking baskets.
Continued murdering the English language. And anyone who got in his way.
So you've expanded since you've been there, right? You took over the store next to it, or did you buy?
We
both
had
spots?
we had both those stores. We've gotten bigger tanks.
Okay.
So when you went in there, that back portion,
Yeah.
that used to be a room.
Okay.
So as we got busier, come January, we actually took walls down to make the tasting room bigger.
And go back further
And
towards
go
the
back a little
of it, yeah.
further, yeah, because we're getting 25, 30 people in there, and as you see, that space is not very big.
Yeah. You made the most of it though. You
Yeah.
have the nice little seating against the wall there, little low tops there. You got the bar on against the wall, and then you have the bar itself.
Yep. And then come the summertime, we're actually be allowed to have outdoor seating.
Nice,
awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Another accommodation of the villages, I'm sure.
Yeah. They're like just write us a letter. Just go through the proper channels.
Put it on paper.
They're like, they're like
scribble it with crayon.
Yeah, cool. Some of the villages like, listen,
draw a picture.
Like, we really like you. Like, we're gonna okay it.
Yeah.
But just go through the proper. Go through the proper. Like, all right.
I'm sure they're used to people just trying to do whatever the fuck they want, and then they're like, God damn it, now we got to say something. We're gonna look like
brother
dicks.
to court for a deck.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? They were very accommodating when I put my deck in. I got a lanai, and then they contacted me because I got Google Maps, and they said, you got a lanai, you got to put the proper paperwork in. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like wood. It's barely up. It's like nothing. Oh, no. You just come in, and they just wanted their taste. That's what it is. They just wanted their little taste so they can. It was like $75 for the permit, and then I think they tried to get me for $200 for it, and that was it. Didn't increase taxes or anything, but everyone wants their taste. So I'm sure they just want you to go through the proper thing and look and see where they can make a little bit of money. And
well, the thing though with where he is, they want success in that area.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
especially that municipal parking lot area.
So they made it extremely easy for us.
Yes,
like so easy. It's crazy, and
they need something down there. They need more than one thing down there to be a destination to bring some foot traffic to that.
The ramen place, Hermanas,
Hermanas, man, I can't wait for that.
The small plate Latin stuff. 3 girls they work with the Good Life are opening.
Yeah, Sarah's buddy of mine's ex-girlfriend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Restoration Kitchen.
Yep.
27A's coming.
Yep.
Which funny is speaking of 27A,
Ryan Cook had on the show.
We're doing our we're doing our second collaboration with him tomorrow morning.
Oh, cool. Nice.
We're doing.
He was pretty excited about the first one.
Yeah, it was awesome. We're doing we're gonna tweak that recipe a bit, and we're doing another IPM, which basically we're gonna brew
like
it.
mead tea?
We're gonna brew it like beer.
Okay.
So we're gonna make honey must to a gravity.
Okay.
And then bring it to a boil, and add hop additions if you would like beer.
Cool. So do you have an inside timeline when Ryan is thinking about opening? I just keep seeing his girlfriend keep posting sometime soon, and he was at Cast Festival.
He actually drove me out there.
Oh, nice! Thanks, Ryan, for the ride.
Thanks, Ryan and Melissa.
Appreciate that. Yeah, so I saw that.
I bust his balls all the time and they always apologize because I get all the questions.
Okay.
Because everyone
I know
because you're open and everyone's
one are open, and two somehow everyone in the village thinks I know everyone. So like,
you're not the mayor of Lindenhurst.
So like, when's Ryan open? I'm like, I don't know. So like, so I bust his balls all the time. Like, guys,
you got to give me some more with it.
I get way more questions about this than you do.
That's true.
And Melissa's always like, I'm sorry.
Well, Ryan's very reserved. His wife's a little more, forward. So it's easy to ask her stuff. I saw they came out with T-shirts. I was like, you guys save us some of those.
Your Ouija board ones?
Yeah.
Sick.
Cool idea.
Yeah, really good.
Their whole concept is going to be pretty cool.
The space is coming out really awesome.
I haven't even peeked in the window yet. I got to do that just to take a look.
It's coming out awesome. It's like a 100-year-old building. The original tin ceilings in there. It's cool. It's gonna be a really cool space.
So I went. I was driving through the village one early morning, and their equipment was being backed in on the 18-wheeler. I saw them trying to find a spot somewhere in that village to put it to let them know that they're there. But then they had to go around the block and hidden back, and it was interesting. And I'm like, excited to get. And then I saw Ken from Secatog get his license. So I was like, I immediately saw Melissa putting posts up. I said, "Did you guys get yours?" No, not yet. We're still waiting. It's going to be some time. I'm like, God damn it.
Trust me, I want them to open as bad as anyone else.
I know, everyone.
Like,
very.
I want them to open. First, I get so many questions. Second off, like it's gonna be.
It's hard to answer the question.
It's better for both of you.
100%.
Yeah,
he's out my back door.
Absolutely.
Like we're gonna work together. We do a lot of things together.
Yeah,
that's good.
Literally,
that's
we're 60 yards apart. Like why do I not? Why we not work together?
That's right. So the collaboration, talk to me. It's IPM, and so
India Pale Mead.
What kind of hop additions have you been looking at?
We are going to double dry hop it.
Okay.
It's still kind of up in the air. It really depends on what Ryan has at his house, right?
What he's planning on bringing over for the time being.
Ryan, I'm telling you what kind of honey we're going to use. You tell me what kind of hops you have in your house.
He's got the secret stuff.
That's what another one of the things that was poking around my head today. Like, where does the honey come from? Like,
okay, so we use a processor in Pennsylvania.
Okay. And like, are there different does different type of honey come from different type of bee?
Correct.
Or like how does that all work?
Depending on what the bees are foraging on.
Oh, okay.
So far since we've been open, we've worked with 7 or 8 different honey varietals. So we'll use different honey varietals and blend different honey varietals the same way brewers will use
like hops or malts.
Hops or different kind of malts, like base malts, stuff like that. We've done a bunch of different malts, different blends of honeys.
How many different honeys?
This particular mead has 2 different honeys in it.
Oh, okay.
How many? So you've said you worked with 7 so far. How many are out there? Like rough
apparently,
guess.
there's close to 200 different varietals in the United States. Obviously, some are really small and inaccessible.
Right.
But there's something like 200 varieties.
And is it something like where international, like like their New Zealand hops are apparently a fucking thing.
Yeah,
can you get like Spanish honey for?
There's like different honeys from different countries. Yes, like I got to try this awesome chestnut honey from Europe while I was in Denver. It was absolutely incredible. It was like nothing I've ever tasted before.
And are they sending stuff over here for that? I mean, are the other meaderies using those?
I've got to have a mead made from that chestnut honey. It was stupid. I don't even know how else to describe it. It was
how many meaderies are operating in the U.S.?
There you go.
I think it's somewhere around 500 right now.
Jeez,
it's not very many.
It's not even
tiny.
There's
like 8,000 breweries.
There's like 10.
Probably even more wineries than breweries.
There's like 10 or 12 in New York State.
Wow.
And 2 in Brooklyn, 1 on Long Island right now.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
There are 2 in Brooklyn. Okay.
Yeah, there are 2. Enlightenment Wines and All Wise.
You had a meadery convention. You went out to Colorado for that?
Denver. The American Mead Makers Association Conference.
Tell us a little bit about that.
It's 3 days of educational stuff leading into the Mazer Cup, which is the biggest mead competition in the world.
Oh, okay.
So I was out there for 6 days, learning. You take different seminars and different kinds of things. And
okay, let's just table that conversation for a moment. How accessible is marijuana out in Colorado?
I feel it's pretty accessible. I feel like lots of people I was with went
indulge.
To
yes,
I do. I personally do not.
Okay,
it makes me go to sleep. Honestly,
all right.
I'm not anti against it. Just makes me useless.
I've never tried it. I went to Amsterdam and for some reason did not.
You're out of your mind.
I know.
I went to Amsterdam on New Year's.
Yeah, but you banged hookers.
Well, I did. Yes, he had some of that.
I didn't.
but that one was really loud. I can't believe you didn't jump on that one before me.
I'm just, I'm trying to give you your due.
But I did contract syphilis, so
thanks, Steve.
It's fine.
I'm just, come on.
Thanks, Steve.
My friend and I are, this is like 12 years ago. We're walking around Amsterdam. We went to do like the Heineken tour because that's one of the things you do there, other than the Anne Frank Museum, which I skipped. So we're get online to go to the Heineken tour.
Hard pass.
And I see like this chick in like a window in her lingerie, and I'm like, why is there like she in her lingerie in the window? Oh, that's a hooker.
We definitely wandered into pleasure land.
That was my train of thought. Like, why is she? Right.
That makes
legal.
sense. So sorry, back to that conversation before I tabled it to talk about marijuana in Denver. So like you had a competition, you submitted stuff for competition?
6 things.
6
we,
things?
We did not win anything.
Okay.
What was the cost? Let me ask you.
Per beer? Yeah. Per mead, $75.
To enter?
That's
entry cost plus the cost of shipping
and making them.
And we had to ship out the equivalent of 3 750s.
Wow.
Per thing. So like these bottles are heavy.
Yeah.
So $75 plus shipping out to Denver. It's not a cheap comp. But you get really good feedback.
Yeah.
And like the best judges in the world are there. So like it's a good learning experience. It's basically we didn't do it to try to win.
7 months old, you can't be expecting first place across the board.
Did you get your sheets back?
Yeah, we get your sheets back. We got our sheets.
Oh, for like the tasting.
All tasting notes and stuff.
That's cool.
But there's mead that does well in competitions, and there's mead that your community will buy.
True.
So like.
And one is way more important than the other.
Yeah, obviously. and one or two of the meads that didn't do well in the competition, there's a tasting suite every night.
Okay.
And there's like 200.
Sold out?
Everyone, no, it's for everyone. One of the guys that are big in the mead community takes over this huge suite and the tasting suite. And at any given point, there's like 200 different bottles of mead. Mead makers from all the country, sharing bottles, everything.
That's
so like
cool.
the stuff that didn't do well in competition,
like
respectable mead makers, people are like, oh, this is really good. It's like, all right, cool.
Thanks.
So it may score, a 75.
If you got a B on it, or
It may score
that
30.
wasn't supposed to be a pun.
No, but it did. Yeah.
What are we going to be on it?
God damn it! But I mean, no. If you got a 7 out of 10 for the fucking tasting notes, but it's still selling well, right?
Right.
Yeah, but it can't keep it in the tasting room. I can really give a shit about that.
Correct.
About that 7
Yeah.
Like, or
it's not award winning, but it's profit making.
Yeah. I mean, maybe there are a few things you could tweak on that recipe and improve it.
Okay.
But as a whole, like if people are buying it, like I could care less if it doesn't competition.
There are many like in beers too. There are so many beers out there that are so good and never win an award.
Right.
There's a huge competition. There's because there's so many entries.
What it is though, because
like last year we went to Great American Beer Fest. How many entries were in the fucking IPA category?
Oh, it was the largest amount for a New England IPA. It was like 600 entries, some crazy fucking amount.
I can't even imagine judging that.
You could be in the top 1%. You could be in the top 1% and not place.
Yeah. Like for a prime example is Adam Crockett. I was with Adam most of the weekend, and he makes killer meads out of Haymaker Meadery in Pennsylvania. And one of his meads scored like a 96, and he didn't even medal.
Jesus.
Like the fact that and that's actually awesome for our industry.
Yes.
Because people are it's getting more competitive.
Exactly. The competition is that good.
So like, if you score 96 and don't medal, you can't be butthurt about it. Like, it's a really world class mead. It's delicious. I got to drink that.
You could still put up in your tasting room 96 points.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is really good. Like,
it's an A+. Congratulations.
Cool.
Not a B.
God damn it! I shouldn't have said A+.
Yeah. You didn't get your A+. You got a B-.
I deserve that.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
You are the king of bad jokes.
So when do we start drinking some mead?
What do you want to open up? Pick something.
We just finished off the 10% triple, so now we're ready for some good stuff. You know what? Let's take a quick break because it's 8:40. We'll take a quick break. We'll crack some stuff up so we're not doing that live on the air. And then we'll come right back after this. This is The Word with Mike and Pete, GovsRadio.com. Like I said, we'll be right back after this. Something like this. Nope, not like that at all. It's going to be something more like...
we're waiting. We're waiting.
Well, I didn't... I'm not the one that screwed this up, so bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Nope. I didn't...
Govs Radio. This is the Wort on Govs Radio.
Alcohol, my permanent accessory. Alcohol, a party time necessity. Drink a little beer, play a little music, and have a big time tonight. Got a Tennessee girl, a rocky top breeze, and a big old yellow moon. A new set of strings on my 69, and a Yeti full of ice down booze. Everybody around this sleepy little town, heading down Kentucky Road. Gonna leave our worries in a cloud of dust right there by the old fence post. Yeah, we're gonna drink a little beer, play a little music, and have a big time tonight. A bunch of down-home boys and some blue jean girls kicking up the dirt and shooting out the lights. Life can be an old briar patch, gotta dance your way through it sometimes. So we're gonna drink a little beer, play a little music, and have a big time tonight. Got a pig in the ground, stars in the sky, and a jar full of lightning juice. Got a worn-out path through the riverbank, everybody coming out of them boots. Gonna pick a few songs all night long, ones that we grew up on. Some fishing in the dark, some Copperhead Road, everybody just sing along. Yeah, we're gonna drink a little beer, play a little music, and have a big time tonight. A bunch of down-home boys and some blue jean girls kicking up the dirt and shooting out the lights. Life can be an old briar patch, gotta dance your way through it sometimes. So we're gonna drink a little beer, play a little music, and have a big time tonight. Let me hear you think it one time.
This is Ghost Radio, and you're getting drunk with Mike and Pete on the Wort.
It's the word Mike at PeteGubsRadio.com. Give us a call, 516-465-3990, 516-513-0515. We are here live in the studio with Joe from WA Meadwerks in Lindenhurst, and, of course, our buddy Steve from Barrage. And we're going to get to cracking some mead, and we're going to have a little taste test to see what this is all about. Now, Pete, I'm going to...
chatty Cathys during the break when we said we'd open it up.
Yeah, we never got to it.
That's all right. I had the privilege of tasting some stuff before we got to it, and on Saturday I'll give you my lineup really fast. So we had I had the Raz Q.
Okay,
that's
one of our flagships. Like,
yeah,
that's like the sixth batch we made already. Like,
it's well received.
Yeah,
everyone
it's
liked
very
it
well received
across the board. I had the Tangerine Dreams.
Yep. Tangerine lactose.
Yes. Excellent. I had the I had to have the mini nut. You know, you had that. I mean, if I didn't have it, Kenny would have punched me in the face. Yes. We know how much that would have hurt. I think I had the clove because I wanted to try some traditional.
That actually just kicked too, so that's no longer.
Okay. And then I had I'm trying to think of my last one. Oh, the apple.
Yep.
That was my last bit of the flight, and my wife liked everything but the clove. It was too floral for her.
Yeah,
so everything else that was fruity, sold.
That's why I picked that.
Clover honey has like a lot of baking spices, like cinnamon notes and stuff.
Yes.
So actually, what we're drinking now is our Damarung, which is a red currant mead. That at 14.2%.
I haven't even drank it yet. It smells so good.
It's Steve. Jesus Christ, Pete, the person I'm looking at, my co-host.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh,
Did
that's
you
nice
go?
and dry.
Yes. So, just to give you a heads up,
great.
Let's not drink this like you're chugging beers because this is gonna, touch your nipples hard.
This is actually we just got these labels in today. This won't be released till like Thursday.
Ooh,
so you guys get a
sneak peek.
Sneak
peek. This is
exciting.
14,
let me get the beer out first.
So, by the way, nobody understands Damarung means they're gonna fuck you up in German.
Does it really?
Yeah. No. It's like it means sunrise.
No.
No.
We have Steve, our correspondent from Germany, in.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Ziggy Zaggy.
Ziggy Zaggy, Ziggy Zaggy.
Oi, oi, oi.
What does it mean?
It means sunrise.
All right.
It's what
happens when you drink
when Mitternach, the black currant actually means midnight.
Okay.
What the fuck happened a day later?
Something dangerous.
It came out pretty good.
Fuck, you think so? Jesus Christ.
This is actually pretty good.
It's pretty fucking great.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
Holy, this was. I'm going to be honest.
You think, like,
this is better than what I had on Saturday.
Almost completely
this is
from honey. Yeah. Is going to be super sweet, but it has like a really nice dry finish.
Yeah, it's real dry, and the tartness and the acidity from the red currant.
Yeah.
Actually offset some of the dryness, makes it a little off dry.
Yeah,
So
scary.
I like Roger always, like he calls the place it's a winery.
It is.
Right.
We're technically a winery.
It's honey wine, and this proves it. You get that dry finish like a wine. The obviously the residual sweetness from the honey, but it's.
But there's not a ton of residual sweetness. It's the tartness and the acidity from the red currant actually makes this more pleasurable.
Yes.
So again, because I like just a ton of questions that were like bouncing off. I'm like, I wonder if like what's the equivalent? Like, is there like a red wine type mead? And both of the things that are in here are red.
Well, you had Mini Nacht.
Yeah.
Damn it. Mini Nacht is the baby brother of Mitternacht.
Okay.
So Mitternacht is our 14.5% blackcurrant mead that we finish on French oak. And that is the most red wine thing we make. And a lot of people buy it and equivalent that to
like
red
having
wine.
a nice, almost like so my wife really likes Gewürztraminer. I would say a Riesling or something in there.
I like Gewürztraminer too.
Yeah,
I love Gewürztraminer. I like Gruner. I don't like sweet Riesling, so I like
some of them that are
dry.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
that
like
a little
dry
drier is fine. But at least it's enough that you're gonna want more, and
Or
it's supposed to
dessert
like
wine.
overpowering the sweetness. This
whiskey.
like I said, is dangerous. And there's no stuff in this that would give me. See, I get heartburn really bad from wine, and it's because of the it starts with a T. The tannins that sit and burn. But what I had on Saturday from everything I drank, nothing. I felt great. So it is something that probably for me in my digestive system can handle, and I'm actually really excited about that because this is delicious, and I could definitely have a few of these on a nice. Now, I notice we're serving this at room temp. So is that traditional?
I would probably serve these a slightly chilled.
Okay.
But we're sitting here in this
like
room.
Refrigerator for a few minutes.
And bring it out. Yeah.
We're sitting in the man's sauna.
The sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls.
Yeah. No, I'm going to say that this is, definitely
really good.
Top-rated one that I've had so far. And
cool, thank you. I appreciate that.
This is delicious. So it's, you said red currant, right?
Red currant.
So how much are we using? Like, what goes into that? What are the ingredient, like percentages, let's say, that would give it that flavor?
Like percentage of honey to red currant?
Sure.
Like a lot of honey and not a lot of red currant. Like, do you want me?
A whole bunch to a little bit.
Yeah. Like, am I supposed to explain?
All right, great.
Salt bay it. There you go.
I'm not really sure how to answer that question.
No, I hear you.
Like, you want me to tell you the recipe?
No. Because I'm certainly not brewing this on my own.
He's trying to open up the second meadery.
Yes, there you go. In Lindenhurst, so I don't have to travel far. No. Like how many red currants are going to be needed for this?
We actually use a high-end concentrate on this one.
Okay. So it's like just a puree almost?
No, not puree, concentrate.
So
it's like a 68
of
brick
currant?
Concentrate currant, yeah.
Oh, okay.
How do they make that? Is it just come in...
5-pound buckets, frozen 5-pound
really?
buckets.
Shit.
That's how it comes.
Damn.
How many currants? Good lord.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I don't know. I've
It's
actually
like a fucking field
I've
of
actually
currants.
never I've actually
field.
eaten a red currant.
Who the fuck even grows currants?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Some twat in France, that's you.
Actually,
Excuse me, that's in my wonderful field of currants.
When you say that, there's actually a currant farm in upstate.
Is it currently open now?
I got it.
You guys and your fucking bad dad jokes.
Yay.
That was a B. Sorry.
Yeah, well,
that was a B joke. Yeah.
No,
are your currants locally sourced?
There is a farm upstate that we got. There is a farm upstate, guys. That actually, a lot of meaderies and a lot of people use the black currant and red currant from that guy.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's cool.
Go ahead, shoot it off. Are they currently open?
Oh, damn.
We just...
It's fucking
good old
bad dad
skeet
joke
shooting.
after bad dad joke tonight.
Well, that's fine.
And I blame myself.
Yeah, you started it.
Yeah.
You made it worse.
I take full responsibility.
You guys make me not want to have kids.
Yeah, well, that's true. It's true. You're probably better off.
Amongst other things, the sense of humor does go out the window.
Yes. If you need to love something, then get a child. But if you don't need to love, then it's perfectly fine not to have a child. I needed to love something because I don't love myself enough. All right. Well, with that
Besides
said,
your hand and your
yes. Well, I love my hand.
I like
I'll
that.
just a little taste, just a little bit. You take
just a
the
little
rest.
bit back in there. You know.
The independent beer.
I don't want to be greedy.
Posted a story on there, and I like that she got me mid chug. On whatever I'm drinking.
So, independent beer girl. Is that her name? Independent beer girl. She called into the show a few weeks ago, and we were talking about having you on. And she lives in Lyndhurst.
Courtney.
Courtney, yes, correct. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, she comes by.
Courtney and husband Jesse.
Yes.
They're in the meadery fair now. They're
Nussbaum.
yeah, Nissenbaum.
Yeah, I just did a an article like a
she talked to me the week before. Yeah,
yes,
she's awesome.
Yeah,
she's great.
She's a big proponent of the establishment. So
yeah, her and husband are.
That's dangerous.
Good people.
He's chugging it.
Great people and good regulars.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I'm empty. Open the other one now.
No.
Pete's eventually do have to drive home.
We can go up to 5.9%.
Oh, there you go. We'll take it down a little bit. So, in relation to this, is this the first time we're brewing this recipe, or is this
this is the first time we made this one.
And so, is there anything relative to that? Right. I guess Raz Q would be a little close to it, but not really.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that was. Really
no,
good.
Rescue's actually strawberry raspberry.
Okay, all right.
6.8%. That particular mead was started because that actually won us a couple medals.
Wow.
And that recipe was actually done as a favor for the West Side Rescue Squad's 30th wax dip. It made it super fancy, and it won us a bunch of medals and looked really nice. The second batch of mead we made when we opened, and people, it's one of those things that we just have to, when we get halfway through the batch, we have to start another one.
Yeah,
because
that was coming out.
Now let me ask you a question: can you age mead?
Yes.
You can age mead.
Yes.
So what will you age it on? You age it on a barrel? You age it on?
Well, you can age it now because they do
like this bottle.
Yes, they do.
If I bought it.
Yes, they do contain sulfites and they're shelf stable.
Okay.
And all that stuff. We've done we've done 2 barrel aged meats so far. Our third collaboration is coming out soon. Speaking of Steve, Steve did a collaboration.
What did I do?
With Paul from Brickhouse.
Nice.
So they did a
Polyfingers.
They did a honey rye porter. And so when Paul's in the meadery, we had just released our first barrel aged mead, a sweet cherry with orange zest, our play on a old fashioned. But Paul was there. Paul's like, I just did a collab with Steve. He's like, can I steal your barrel? So they did the honey rye porter collaboration. They pulled off 30 gallons, aged it in our barrel our rye barrel that had mead in it.
Okay.
And it just came out this week.
Jesus.
So we're doing a beer dinner with it next week.
Oh, cool.
And one of the casks are actually showing up to the Blue Point Cask Festivals.
Yep. There you go. That's a reason to go out there and go check out Blue Point Cask Festival.
Are going to be right next to each other.
We requested because of that
that
5 gallons that the three of us could be next to each other.
It makes perfect sense. And you can go right down the line and then kind of taste the steps of the process.
It's all and the beer came out.
This is the Word with Mike and Pete, GubsRadio.com. Who do we got on the phone?
Michael.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
How are you?
I've been drunk since the Atlantic City show.
Have you?
Show.
You were drinking, watching YouTube?
I was drinking, watching YouTube, and you never asked me to come to Atlantic City, so I've been fucking drunk for 8 days.
You do know how it all went down, right?
I don't give a fuck. You didn't even call me to say, Graz, Pete's not doing well. Why don't you come fucking visit me? Why don't you come in the car to fucking Atlantic City?
Well, listen, I didn't think you
I'm
had...
sorry, sir, but that'll be $17.50 for your onion rings, fries, and your Coke.
Who is that?
Please drive around to the front. Thank you.
Ain.
Welcome to
Michael, who is
Taco
that?
Bell.
This is Steve from Barrage. You know Steve very
well.
Steve, I'll punch you right in the fucking face.
I love you, baby. I love you.
There it goes.
You won't punch Steve.
You won't punch me in the face.
Fucking invite me to your fucking brewery, you fuck.
Yeah. Because you want to punch me in the face. That's why.
Why would he want you to come down and punch him in the face? Yeah, come on down, punch me in the face. It'll be a fun time.
Steve has everything.
Good, brother. How you, man?
I'm all right. I'm a little drunk. I've been drinking for about 8 days now.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
Doesn't make you a bad person.
Raz, have you been to Barrage yet? It's in our fucking town, man.
Yeah, I was there once. I had a couple of beers there. I enjoyed it very much. It was fucking fantastic.
That's awesome.
But Steve wasn't there. I'm sorry, Michael. I might have bring the show down, but how's the show going?
Show's going great. Until you called.
Really?
No. Now it's been mediocre straight through. We've plateaued already.
Mediocre.
Wow. See, I told you, there's so many of them.
So many mediocre.
And you don't even realize you're doing it.
Nope, that one I didn't anticipate.
Mediocre.
I didn't anticipate it at all.
I was really looking to take the heat off myself.
So what the fuck is going on?
Good one.
So we have WA Meadwerks in the studio. Joe's here. It's an establishment of mead set up in Lindenhurst, New York. We got to take you down there.
What's a fucking mead? What's a mead, Joe?
What's a mead, Joe?
It is wine made from the fermentable sugars of honey as opposed to pressed grapes. honey
I
wine.
like that.
Yeah, you would like that.
You would like it. It's fucking good.
It's fucking delicious.
And the stuff we just drank is really strong.
Yeah,
so.
like 14%.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have a 15.5% lined up next.
Oh boy.
Joe, my name is Graz. I'm the talent of the show, just so you know.
That's great to hear.
Well, now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
Yes, G.I. Joe. He was a real American hero.
How was your Atlantic City show, Michael?
What's that, buddy?
How was your Atlantic City show?
Everything went very well. We had a great time. Nick stepped in and helped out, fill out for Pete. He really didn't talk very much. And then Thomas did his great job, and we met some great people and had a great time.
I'm not going to talk about the collaboration.
Did you make good contact?
Of course.
Fuckface
Of course.
called up, so.
We have some road shows we have to plan, and Rob at the Hop That Network really helped facilitate everything down there. It was a good time.
That was a nice word.
Pete, everything good?
I like that.
Everything's good. Thanks
I
for
almost
asking.
slurred the shit out of that, too. I went,
That's fucking mead.
Yeah, I said mead.
Enunciation.
What's that, buddy?
Have you been drinking mead for an hour?
No, we started with 10% and 10% beers, and now we're on to 14%.
Slumped over on the fucking board.
Now we're on to 14 and 15% mead, so we're doing well.
This mead tastes like I'm not going to work tomorrow.
Yes, sure does.
Guess you guys will be calling out sick tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, I'll have to mediate that.
Whoa! Fuck me.
So, Steve.
Yeah.
What's the new beer on tap coming out that's gonna knock my fucking socks off?
Well, we just had shots fired.
I was waiting for it.
The shots are fired.
He's waiting to use it.
Yeah.
I was.
Well, yeah.
Finger on the trigger, literally.
We just had a s'mores beer we did.
That beer is fucking awesome. See, if you didn't know, Steve's the king of candy bar beers.
Yes.
Yes.
The Willy Wonka
Everybody likes
of
it,
dark
Steve.
beers.
Whatever.
No, they're fucking
getting tired of it.
Steve, they're fucking delicious. I love them.
Start making fucking spiked seltzers.
There it is.
Mike,
Yes, sir.
You legally can.
does Steve know that everybody
He's
likes
trolling
him?
for all the white
Does
girls.
Steve know what?
Does Steve know that everybody likes him? They don't really like him, but they like him. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of a
love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
I actually like him.
There it is.
Well, that's
Someone unassigned my can open, and I couldn't find it on the board, so there it is.
There it is.
All right, listen, buddy. You coming by tonight?
No, I'm retired from coming by for a little while.
Okay.
I'm still hurt.
You got in trouble, huh?
No, I'm a little. I wanted to come to Atlantic City, and then I saw Nicky Knuckles there, and I was depressed I've been depressed for 8 days now.
Oh boy. Well, I'm sorry, but we had to take the next available unit down to AC with us. Next man up. He was on the bench.
Pete, at least you got out of that fucking ride with those guys. That car must have smelled like ass after 12 hours.
And we had.
It would have been worse if I was there. You kidding me?
Well, we had Wawa the next morning, and so all the beer we drank the day before, plus the jalapeno roast beef Wawa egg sandwiches we had. High protein diet of 3 men in the car. It was a good time.
That sounds fucking terrible.
I almost told Nick to smoke cigarettes in the car just to get rid of the smell.
Oh my God.
It was really bad.
Light him up and keep the
I'm like, just keep smoking, dude, because it's gonna smell better than what we got going.
Holy shit, Nicky Knuckles shit his pants. Look at that.
There it is. All right, buddy. Listen, we got to get back to our show. You got anything else planned? You got any shows to promote? What do you got?
I got Jay Christopher and Gilbert Godfrey coming on Thursday night.
Really?
Maybe Mad Dog Russo, but we shot the bug. That bug was a fucking dud.
What happened?
Whatever that was.
What
I
happened?
don't know. Nobody likes the bug.
Who? Jimmy the Bug?
Yeah, everybody hates Jimmy the Bug.
He got one of the most anticipated YouTube videos, hits and views of our entire show. So I don't know how that could be possible.
Keep him.
All right. Well, we'll shelve him for a little bit, and I'll make sure I call Mad Dog.
All right.
All right, buddy.
Good night, guys.
Later, guys.
Later, bro.
Later, pal. This is the word Mike at PeteGubsRadio.com. Give us a call, 516-465-3990, 516-513-0515. Phone lines are lit.
First thing, he's just going to punch me in the face.
Yeah,
that's what I love about the grass.
He says it to everybody. We had Bobby in here, and he's like, "Hey, Bobby." Oh no, you just call him Po' Boy. Hey, Po' Boy. What are you serving? Let me punch you in the face. I mean, that's pretty much how he starts off every conversation. Actually, you got deflected because it was an easy target here. So, Joe, you avoided the the celebratory.
I like
or,
Punch in the face.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. He'll just hug you before he ever punches anything.
Really?
He's one of those guys.
I've been punched pretty hard.
He is actually a sweetheart.
Yes, he is. He does pasta night at the school.
That's right.
That's it. So let's go back to what we were drinking. Can I see that bottle for a second? I didn't really get to see the bottle that we were drinking. So
and real quick, back to the collaboration.
Yeah, please.
Of that barrel, I'm taking the barrel.
I'm glad you're on target because
Yeah,
I'm thrown off.
We're taking the barrel back soon, and the three of us are going to re-collaborate a mead back into that barrel one last time.
Nice.
A three-way collaboration.
So what? Wow, I like the fact that it says Lindenhurst on it. It's pretty sweet. I might take this home.
You can have it. You can have it, man.
I'll put glow sticks in it.
That's bottle one. That's the only bottle with a label on it right now. I especially hand
limited edition.
I took the label off by hand and stuck that shit on
Really?
there just to bring here. Yeah,
Wow.
it's kind of ghetto, but it's fine.
So I'm gonna be there. When does this come out?
Thursday.
Thursday. I might come down, get a few bottles. That's delicious. Gotta get a few of those.
Maybe.
Maybe I will do that.
So what? Drink your mead.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Drink
gonna
that.
fucking drink that one. I was gonna
Should have
get
said
on that.
anything.
You should have just robbed
grab
me.
it and
I
go.
should have been like, oh fuck, who's
You should have just robbed me. No, you shouldn't even just robbed it. You should just take it and look me in the eye.
Yeah.
And drank
Just
it.
drank. Well, I wanted,
While holding your dick.
Yeah.
That's like old times.
Tell me about
What else is new?
Tell me about the collaboration you guys brought out to the Cast Festival this past weekend.
No, the collaboration we did bring to the Blue Point Cast Festival next week.
Oh, I'm sorry, next week. What did you guys bring out to the Cast Festival that just passed out in West Hampton?
I brought a pineapple mead, a 5.9% pineapple mead.
Okay.
With cinnamon.
Oh, okay. And it was done in a cask?
No, we pulled off some of the pineapple mead for the base of Mead Colada, and I added cinnamon to it.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's good.
It was good.
What about you,
Drank a
Steve?
lot of it.
What did you bring out there?
Chocolate oatmeal cookie.
It literally tasted like a fucking oatmeal cookie. It was incredible.
That wasn't something that anyone could get at the tap room that we were at on Friday, right? No. Damn it. I did have the s'mores. S'mores were very good. I was delicious. We had you brought some s'mores?
Yeah, I brought some s'mores.
That was delicious. We'll get to that after the mead. So let's talk about this Mead Colada. I'm very interested in what this. So it starts with a pineapple base.
Pineapple base, coconut and vanilla beans.
And so using shaved coconut, or we using?
No, we're using a high quality coconut extract, and we actually used whole Madagascar bourbon vanilla beans in it.
Oh wow, okay. So you use a lot of extracts. Is that one of the main things?
We don't use a lot of extracts. Just certain things sometimes are just easier to use.
Yeah.
I mean, if I put flaked coconut in there, the oils and stuff like that.
Oil is a killer.
Yeah.
I remember
you gotta skim that shit and.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Yeah, it's delicious.
Because if you like pina colada,
I could put that up. You want to listen to that while we're doing this?
I mean, if you like mead coladas.
Yeah.
Do you think it's called mead colada for no reason?
I don't know.
You missed our pomegranate mead called Palm Selic.
I did miss that. That would have been awesome.
Points. That's right.
Yes.
Mida. Oh, wait.
There it is.
The next batch of Palm Selic, I actually want to put them in 1.5 liters and call them Magnum PIs.
And just put a big mustache on the front. Just one big old mustache.
There's the label.
Yeah. I want to make Magnum PIs.
And who wants a mustache ride? Yeah. On the back, like just a question mark. Wow. Oh, it's got a little. It almost. So what? It feels like there's a little carbonization there. What is that?
Yeah. The lower ABV stuff we carbonate.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
And this has a tad bit of lactose in it also.
Okay.
But unlike beer, he's only allowed to carbonate his mead to a certain
unit level.
Yeah.
Please elaborate.
It's
part of your licensing.
1.99 units of carbonation.
Okay.
That's a fucking thing.
Yeah, it's a real.
Please tell me there's someone coming around with a gauge to fucking.
No, I mean I don't.
Excuse me, sir.
I'm not really sure.
It's just a guy that goes.
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure anyone's coming after us. I mean, coming after the guys that make 100-gallon batches.
That's true.
But as a whole, once you cross that threshold, you jump into what's called. It's like a luxury tax. It's like a champagne tax. Because we have a
champagne tax.
Because we have a winery license, so we're technically a winery. So it's an old taxation law.
Right.
And it goes from
in New York. You're kidding.
Oh man, I know it's actually a federal thing.
Oh, all right.
Of course it is.
And it goes from like 17 cents a gallon to like $2.80 a gallon.
Jesus.
Like over carbonation. Because I guess, from what I understand, it's because champagne was a luxury item and they were just going to tax the balls off of people because
Right,
of it.
because they're going to sell it for, $300, $400.
It sounds like something
bottle.
FDR did.
FDR. I'm going to go Woodrow Wilson. I like Woody.
Franklin Delano Romanowski.
Yeah.
Well, that's very good, and again, not super sweet.
It actually sounds like a Bernie Sanders.
It's dry. It's got that touch of carbonization, just enough to kind of tickle the tongue and excite it. I like it. It does. It excites you a little bit.
Giggity.
Yeah. I like a little tingle in my
Is there an
tongue.
Owen country? Nope.
Nope.
It was the bad part. I thought it was going to come up to the chorus. Oh, well.
Poorly timed, sir.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, I'm not paying attention really to it. I have it just really low on the board. But this is excellent. So we're using, you said coconut extract. We're using real pineapple?
Real pineapple, Madagascar vanilla beans, and lactose.
The vanilla actually adds that like creaminess almost.
Yeah.
It almost feels
that's
like
that's part of lactose too.
Okay, yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
It's like a milkshake style mead.
Ah, look at you. Are you going to do a brute style IPM?
No, maybe.
Right?
We do have champagne yeast in house.
Champagne.
All right, so now you're talking. So that's another up and so you're trying to kind of follow the footsteps, go parallel.
Some of those trends.
Well, I've been
sense.
a beer guy for a long time, so I'm kind of like looking at what the beer nerds are drinking, and I'm trying to play off of that.
It's not a terrible idea at all.
No, it's not. That's not at all. Not at all.
This is something you drink a lot of too.
Yeah.
And at what is it? 5.9?
5.9.
Yeah.
And I kegged this morning, so you guys actually
super
fresh taste, guys.
It's so nice to have fresh greens on it. It's delicious. Freshies.
And this weekend, our slushy machine came. So we will be doing frozen meats.
Fuck yourself. There's a fucking slushy machine now.
He just got so angry.
Fuck yourself.
What?
Wow,
Fuck. Jesus.
just went off on your shit.
Frozen meat coladas.
Jesus.
Now that is fantastic. And it's supposed
Is
to be
that
a pretty
legal?
nice...
Serious question.
Why would it not be legal?
I don't know. It sounds too good.
You're actually watering it down.
No,
silly
I got
legal.
Pete's Randall.
Oh,
I got Pete's Randall. We've had the frozen drink, this frozen thing in our cart for like
Seriously,
for like 4 months now.
Is it just going to be the Mita Colada?
No, it's got two flavors. It's got two flavors.
You double like
yeah. And you didn't have grape drink, so we might do frozen grape drink.
Oh, I didn't have grape drink. I should have. It was one of the other ones I was eyeing up.
I'm very taken aback by it.
And so one of the conferences I sat in at the American Mead Association conference was like I sat in on a draft session mead thing, and there's 4 guys, and each guy had a part, and each guy had some slides. And the one guy from the Colony Meadery, his thing popped up, and his first title was slushies, slushies, slushies. So we're like,
it's like now you have my attention.
A little bit.
Immediate boner.
We actually had the slushy machine in the cart for like 4 months. We're like, they're not super cheap, so we're like, we're not gonna buy it yet. But it's starting to get nice, and we don't want to waste a weekend, so we pulled the trigger on it.
All right, where'd that thing go from, man?
Like $1,800.
Jesus. I mean,
it's gonna be
a lot of dim, but it's a couple nice weekends.
But the scary part is you're gonna probably find him there in the middle of the night, all by himself,
just like
just fucking slushy with a straw.
You come down.
Where's the Malibu rum? Put it in there quick. Put it in there quick.
My business partner is gonna give you like an umbrella and a fucking cherry and shit. Like Roger's gonna.
Joe's gonna be walking around in a grass skirt.
Yeah. Coconut bra.
Miami Vice
disturbing
T-shirt.
right
That'd be fantastic.
And that's what you have is Miami Vice music playing.
Everything, yeah. I don't have it as readily available as I should have right there. This is unbelievable.
Thank you.
So far, these are things that I have not had yet, and yet you're surprising me each and every time. So I'm really liking this. So far,
good shit.
Yeah.
This is starting to feel really nice. The 10%ers and now the 14, but 5.9 kind of gives us a nice little break. Yeah.
Honestly, people generally like it, but a lot of people don't know what we're doing. So really, our goal right now is just to get it in front of people.
Education. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to educate you. If I put it in front of you, I put like 10 of our things, 10 of them in front of you. You're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna like a lot of these. This actually, I don't know what this is, but it tastes good, so I like it.
Cool thing too is,
and that's the first
beer geeks. A lot of beer geeks dig it.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I'm one of them.
Something different,
awesome.
And then want to geek out about something else.
We have a wide range of clientele.
Yeah,
from beer nerds to people like to go to Ren fairs.
Oh yeah, well that's Kenny right there. Loves the Renaissance fairs, and they serve primarily mead at Renaissance fairs. Very rare you'll get a beer.
No, yeah. If you have met Kenny, he'll smash you.
Yes. Hey, let me ask you a question. Any corn syrup in this? Do we need to worry about?
No corn.
Fair enough.
Dilly
Does anyone walk in and say dilly dilly?
We corn syrup, sir.
We did make an autumnal mead though.
And what is that?
Is it autumnal?
You say that like I don't. I know the root word autumn. So is that
You
mean?
didn't see the commercial?
Let's fucking get it going.
Oh no, I didn't. I
Oh,
didn't.
there was a Bud Light.
Yeah.
Is it an autumnal Bud Light commercial?
Autumnal.
And-
Dilly Dilly mead commercials.
Right. Yeah.
One of them is he asked for an autumnal mead.
Yeah.
So we made a pumpkin mead.
Get
and
the
we
fuck out! He called autumnal.
Yeah. I'm hoping AB InBev comes up to the guys that are making 20 gallons.
Oh yeah. Hey,
And
hey,
now
you
that's
guys.
on the radio, and you're done.
And our business is getting shut down.
And you're shut down.
Oh Jesus.
And
Hold on. Let me just tell them we are live. Don't have them restart server yet.
Jerk offs.
Because if he starts restarting the internet on us, we're going to lose all our connections to
Yeah, it sounds bad.
everything, including our live stream on govsradio.com and a live stream to YouTube. We're recording over there. I just have a lot of backups today, so we're just going to make sure.
Back up to the backup.
Backup to yes, to the backup. So let's just travel back for a minute. I remember being in the meadery and the establishment and seeing a big poster on the wall, all the contributors to how you guys got started. So tell me a little bit about that poster there that tells us kind of what's going on and who contributed to this and some of the big players in the getting you guys started.
We're just lucky. I've been in this restaurant industry for a long time.
Okay.
This craft industry, and like we put a fair amount of our own money in, but we went in like a lot of places and did a crowdfunder.
Yeah.
And we had almost 100 people contribute something to the start of us.
Yeah, it seemed like a tremendous amount of people on that list.
Almost 100 people.
Wow. And so that was like a Kickstarter type thing?
Yeah. We didn't use Kickstarter. We used Indiegogo, but it's the same.
Yeah, same concept.
Same crowdfunding platform.
If it worked for Super Troopers,
it does.
Right? Yeah, if it got them off the ground.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Made a movie we're not all thrilled about, but yet love regardless. And so you paid homage to them by putting a lot of their names on the wall. Ryan was part of that.
Ryan was part of it. A bunch of people that own restaurants. Dubco was part of it. Those guys have got to think I'm so fucking annoying at some point. Like they clean our kegs for us all the time.
Really?
He has yet to charge me for it too.
What?
I probably shouldn't have said that online.
Does he offer it up? Like, let me come over.
I just dropped them off.
Okay.
And then they get cleaned. Those guys are. But the long story about those guys are I've been friends with them since they were homebrewers in West Islip.
Okay.
And when they did their crowdfunder, I was their highest Kickstarter donor, so I gave them a lot of money.
Oh, so they seem to think that you.
Yes, I mean I'm 100 on board. Those guys are my friends. They were my friends before they were brewery owners.
Okay.
And at the time, I had a little bit of extra money, so I became their highest Kickstarter donor, and I drank free there forever.
Yeah, for pretty much
forever. Oh, wait till the Javariant comes out.
Oh,
there's a Javariant.
You know something I don't know?
There's a Javariant this year.
Cool.
Those 4 Sciences have been unbelievable.
Really
what they've been putting
I like the double rainbow.
Oh yeah, double rainbow was good. The new Rhino, the rye wine.
Just had that.
The barrel aged rye
That was
wine.
fucking good.
Collaboration with Spider Bite.
That was
good.
So good.
Do you know what was the background of that one?
They decided to do a barrel aged rye wine.
Okay.
So instead of using barley or like a wheat wine, they use rye, and they barrel aged it for I think it was 6 months.
Huh.
It's like 13.5%. Fucking killer.
Do you know what they're bringing over to Blue Point?
I don't know.
And do you know anything about their cool ship? I have lots of questions for Dubco.
Yes, they do have a cool ship.
We need to get them in here.
Yeah, we do.
I was there for their first cool ship fucking disaster.
If they return or anything.
Really?
It was awesome, but there was
depends who you send.
It didn't go as smoothly as. But we drank lots of spontaneously fermented beer that night.
Okay.
Had some magnums of Cantillon and got fucking really weird. It's cool. I don't think they've used it this year so far.
Yeah. So how long does it really take for them to kind of start getting some results off the cool ship?
A lot of times, I feel like they haven't even touched the first one, so over a year.
I think I responded to their story and said like, when can I fucking buy this?
Yeah, no.
This is
A lot
years.
of times those spontaneously fermented beers, like lambic style stuff, those beers don't even ferment out for like a year and a half. Because
I've always wanted to try one of the cool ship ones from Allagash.
Oh,
but like you can only get them at the brewery.
Bro, it is.
I have some. I wish you would have told me this before.
It is unbelievable.
I'll stop by.
It is unbelievable.
Shoot, send me a message. I'll bring one. I have a bunch of them.
Shit.
Deal.
Yeah.
Well, we just cracked a new beer. This is Barrage's newly canned
Nerd Girl.
Hoppy Pilsner. Was this our second or third run of this? What do we got?
Third, yeah.
Yeah, I knew we've had it before, and it's one of those ones that you're like a Pilsner, but with that IPA profile of Mosaic and what's the other one, Citra?
Citra.
So like the hot
like
hops
Citra.
that are out there.
Citra and Comet. I love Comet hops. We use it in quite a few.
Oh, it's so
few
good.
of our beers.
It's really good.
But this beer is, the last time we did it, it was like September, October,
Yeah.
and everybody was like, you really need this for the spring and summer. So we planned accordingly this time. We fucking got our heads out of our asses. And so we brewed it, and we're going to actually have it on tap in the tasting room and available all through the summer.
You said, right?
Yep.
You know, I see that a bunch of the distributors are picking up on it. So you got some guys over in Lindenhurst. Those
Yep,
guys have
Superstar. Yeah,
picked it up. And
They came in, actually the owners came in the other day.
they did.
And,
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. He helped me out with something that he got that was a little unique, and I said, hold on to that, and I want to take a look. And he did. He held on to it for a good couple hours, and I was in there, and he took to the podcast and everything. He put the sticker up. He offered everything. It was very nice.
and which is kind of interesting. Just talking to him and his wife. They also own a
Car wash. Yeah, on Deer Park Avenue.
But all the beers,
so
all the
weird,
beers that
don't
he
it?
buys for the store, he tastes.
Yes.
Which a lot,
Is that
majority,
unusual?
very unusual because majority of guys are just, hey, what's new, what's
selling?
available, what's selling, and they buy it. But he purposely came down, tried everything we had on tap, and said, what do you have in the cans? Is that on tap? Am I tasting it now? Yep. He's like, and he walked out with cases of beer. He's like, this is going to sell because I know it's good.
Right.
So, and that's what he's kind of all about, which is really interesting.
Taking ownership.
He's going to be able to tell people, you got to try this, man. This is.
I went there a couple weeks ago, and that's, you got to try this, you got to try that,
It's a good selling point when someone knows, you know someone's not blowing smoke up your ass. You go to so many places like, oh, this beer's really good. Well, is it really good? Or you just trying to take my money?
Or it's been sitting on the shelf for,
Oh, no, it's, and we brought the price down. Why'd you bring the price down? Because it's 5 months old.
Yeah. It probably fell off, and it's not going to taste like it did when you first got it, and no one bought
But
it.
yeah, so they were really cool. They sat and they tried every single beer we had on tap, asked a lot of questions.
Good.
Which was really rare to see and was actually really refreshing to see because you don't see that often.
It's almost like having a bartender at a beer distributor, right? Someone that knows a lot about the beer. They've tasted it. They know the elements.
I met Joey because he used to work at The Good Life in Massapequa.
Right.
I used to go there a lot, and I'm like, Joe, what? Oh, no, you got to try this. Because he already had it. He's like, oh,
I walk into work at the beginning of the weekend, and I literally tried. Oh, there are 8 different beers. I got a sample. I
Every single one.
an ounce of each beer to make because I'm not gonna. I know certain beers. Be like, well, this beer's not for me because I don't like this style. But if you like this, then you'll like it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's and you could do the food pairings along with the restaurant. It just made a lot of sense. I actually hung out a lot at Good Life. I'm surprised we never met years ago.
I've been out there about 2 years now.
No, I was
there for like 6.5.
Yeah, so I definitely ran into you at one point.
100%.
I took the Martha Clara bus out with you guys to the beer fest when you guys did that.
Yes.
Yeah. I was on that bus.
Well, yeah.
That was a rough one.
Was it one of the years our buddy with Jay with the wheelchair? We carried him on and off?
Yes, yeah. I was there.
Jay!
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We got T-shirts. I have the beer in, beer out T-shirt.
The beer in, beer out's an old one.
Yeah,
that is an old one.
That's like the first T-shirt.
I was there. I was there for that one. So I have my good friend, my best man at my wedding, was dating Sarah, the one that's opening the restaurant.
The tall ginger guy.
Yeah, you know
Brian.
Brian. He's fucking awesome. He was at the meadery with me. That's who came with me.
Yes, I mean I don't know him well, but I'm like her ex-boyfriend was a tall ginger guy.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I bring the redheads around.
I miss those guys because they're tall ginger guys.
What was weird is
Brian.
Redhead and redhead.
I didn't mean to be offensive.
No. Trust me.
Pigeonhole stereotype.
No, the carpets match the drapes.
Pigeonhole.
I don't know that personally.
It sounds like you do.
I know.
Yeah.
I was told.
I mean, he is your best friend.
He is my best friend.
Your
I
best
should
friend.
know those things.
And he's a soulless ginger.
Yes.
Right.
He lost it so a long time ago.
Long time ago.
But yeah, so we went on that trip, and Good Life did it right, man. The owners there were fantastic.
And
they made
$0 on it. It was like one of those like
yeah.
They're super generous. They were super generous. Like they're like, oh, we're gonna charge everyone what this costs us to do. I think they probably lost money on those trips.
More than likely, because they gave out food
free
too.
Food, T-shirts,
everything.
like all that shit. Like, and it was like the tickets were like $50 each, and they charge you like $70 to go out there. Like,
yeah, it was.
And you got like a goodie bag and T-shirts and stuff.
You go to Buffett. If you go to Jimmy Buffett, they set up a whole fucking tap beer.
They probably spent $5,000 on the tailgate.
And it's all, they give it away. People walk up, they're like, hey, you want burger, you want chicken, you want this? They have tap beer. Hey, you want? Yeah, it's free. No, just take the beer.
But what? They're doing a lot better than when I was in there quite frequently, and
The place is always packed.
oh, it's packed
fucking,
out.
That
Yeah.
place was a fuck. I mean, I can't speak for what it is now, but when I worked there, the place was
Always
a
packed
fucking
out.
gold mine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Place
Always
was
packed
awesome.
out.
But he had all the best beers. Like
I like that they has that golden drock.
that was the
fucking
first.
tower.
That was the first one in the
Yeah.
country. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was apparently the first one. That was
That
the first
tower.
was
Yes,
the first tower
the
in the
beer
country.
tower. Yeah.
It had the dragon. Every time you pulled it, the eyes lit up.
Yep.
It's cool.
Yeah. So that was short lived.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
let's-
the batteries ran out, and then we can't replace it.
They never got replaced.
Take it apart.
And fuck that now.
They're like little circle ones that you can't find unless they're hearing aid ones, and then you got to go to like a $5 store.
And it's 17 screws to get it out.
Yeah,
Nah, we're not like.
But guess
fuck
what?
it.
Fucking dragons.
that's ridiculous.
Yep.
GovsRadio.com, 516-465-3990, 516-513-0515. Give us a call. Talk to Steve. Talk to Joe about the mead. We are in hour 2 of our radio program, and we are now drinking Nerd Girl, the hoppy Pilsner. Tell us a little bit about the brewing process of this guy or girl.
I brew the beer, and we put it in the cans, and then we drink it. And
He puts the lotion in the basket.
and then we go to Joe's Meadery and we get no. No, but the idea behind it was to make a. It's funny, we get a lot of people in the tasting room, and it's always like we always get the same question, and it usually makes my bartenders really,
Your sons.
Well, and especially Erin, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I know how mad you get.
I love you.
But she wants to. She actually carries 2 knives on her all the time, and she. Wants
Erin
to,
is the
because of you.
scariest
she
person
wants
that
to
works at
do
Barrage.
2 knives in the throat when people ask this question. What's your lightest beer? So,
None.
Like nothing on the earth.
Well, this is it now.
Well, but this is the thing, though. So I will be like, what do you mean by light? There's many different ways of light. Light in color, light in body, light in ABV. What do you mean by light? And then they'll usually like, well, like a Budweiser. And then I'm like, okay, the lightest thing we have close to that is water out of the fucking faucet. The
there's a White Castle around the corner.
But then, we try to, knowledge them a little bit. So that was the idea. Nerd Girl, very late hop edition. So it's really no bitterness to it. But it's a Pilsner. We brew it as a traditional Pilsner. The yeast, and it's basically 3 grains. There's 3 different types of malt in it, and just a really simple, easy drinking beer, sessionable. Even though 6.1 is, people say it's a little above, but
for the craft beer drinker, that's sessionable.
that's sessionable.
Yeah.
The majority of stuff out there now is 8%.
Right.
and we have a full board of fucking
Yeah, you
7s
Well,
and
if you,
above.
if you look at all these, you got 10.
Yeah, well,
fi-
14 and 15 boy over here.
I got a quadruple IPA from Nightmare in my bag too.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah,
Billy.
that'll. Yeah. Oh, Billy. Just the ridiculousness of that concept.
Can
Just-
we make that a thing?
yeah, we could. I'll put it on the replay, and then we can just pop that in there. Whenever we get his sour or the quadruple IPA going.
Everything he does is fucking insane. Have you actually met him?
Yes.
And realized how insane he actually is?
No, we only
for
got
some
him-
reason he came. We did a show at Croxley's, and for some reason he came on air with us, and I don't know. He happened to be there, and I think he was just nervous to say no because 2 drunk idiots in front of him were like, "We're doing a podcast. You got to come on the air."
Actually, we didn't even talk him into it. It was.
I don't even know how it happened.
I think it was Scott that talked him into it.
Pretty hammered by that point.
Yeah, we were pretty hammered. So I don't remember the conversation. We have to go back and listen to it. But we asked him very basic stuff about Sand City.
Yeah.
And we haven't talked to him since that was, 2 years ago or a year
Village
ago
of
in May?
Northport came up.
Yeah, pretty much. I'd say immediately, what the fuck is wrong with Northport? Northport's a bunch of dicks. Those dicks. But yeah, I mean, from there, I mean, we're also very excited for, nomadic breweries like Root and Branch to finally, sit down in Copiague and
Grow
do it.
some
And
roots.
again,
1.7 miles away from the meadery.
so what's the address? What are they looking at? Do they already buy that space?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to Anthony too much about it, but he's gonna be close.
Yeah, he's gonna be real close.
He said
right?
I talked to him fairly recently. And he said they're hoping to break ground in May.
Okay.
So
That'd be another
I mean,
probably year
from
at least.
yeah,
beyond
from
that.
there I can't even tell you.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of spaces over there in Copiague that are just industrial parks after industrial parks that are perfect.
Yeah.
They're sewer based. Their water's there. Everything is lined up for them.
on
I'm
the train
surprised
line.
anyone hasn't been there yet.
Problem is, there are quite a few areas out there that are super funds.
Yes, true. Yep.
So
we're gonna say ghetto. It's ghetto.
Not just that. No, just former manufacturing sites.
Oh, yeah, well, the Corvette shop was...
You'd have the same thing in Farmingdale where, the...
Actually, where we are, half of our parking lot, actually half of our brewery, when we had to dig up our
Jesus Christ,
our brewery, we
I'm out of beer.
Yeah, I know. We need to continue on.
Half of it
is there any more like Nerd Girl left?
and then was new
I just
concrete.
robbed Steve.
What the fuck is this? It was a super fun fight. There was chemicals that were leached into the ground, and they had to dig up so many feet of soil and take all the shit out. And
They just built a park over.
I just robbed your cooler because I ran out of beer.
What is this?
Is that are we going to the 15% mead? I'm sure you guys ready.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be a treat for the end of the night. Let me finish the. For the delicious Nerd Girl, which I do love very much.
Bull Pit is Simcoe Summit and Alpha Aroma, which is just grown here on Long Island, and it's a
smells funky
double hazy
compared to like your typical
what kind
of
compared
yeast
to Nerd
Girl? Yeah.
No, the yeast that we use for this is pretty much for all our IPAs.
Very different.
It's the Summit is a very dank.
That's what it is, a dankness.
Weed-like.
Yeah.
Simcoe's cat pissy.
Okay.
And
I love cat
Alpha
piss.
Aroma is I love cat piss.
It's so delicious.
Oh, cat piss is
And
so good.
Alpha
Can't
Aroma
get enough
is
of it.
like in between. It's kind of got that weed-like aroma to it.
Nothing. It doesn't smell like anything I've had from your brewery.
No, this is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't,
No, this one's good.
it doesn't taste like candy. It doesn't taste like candy.
It does taste like candy.
And it's lactose and
It's good.
all the
It's my first time. This is good.
we just released it Saturday.
Like Saturday, right? Yeah.
Did we go there Saturday or?
We went there Friday night, and
Friday,
And
and he was like, "What do you mean you're going to bring that to the show, right?" Yes, Pete, I'll bring it to the show.
I got Collaborator before it went off tap, though, so I was very excited about that.
Yes.
What was the thing that was bubbling in the back there? Was that the ball?
Space tacos.
Space tacos.
Really
that's
got
what
it. I had it. I went to Del Fuego last week
cool.
for lunch, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't know how you don't get a beer called Space Taco when you're ordering
While
fucking
eating.
tacos.
What the wait? Space taco?
Space tacos. I saw that coming soon on his Instagram for like weeks. I'm like,
I must have missed that post.
I don't care what this is. I need a beer in my life called Space Taco.
We're going to be canning that on the
nice.
22nd.
Ooh.
So we'll
are you tortilla chip hopping it?
Actually, Paul did that.
Really?
Paul has a Nacho Libre.
From
Brickhouse, and he put nachos.
Yes, I did see that. I remember that.
Nachos in
Really?
the yeah, man.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It made it very bready, right? It was very it felt like it had
You know what? It was
Queso Fundido.
queso.
Now I'm going to put nacho cheese Doritos in second.
Oh Jesus! And it's just spicy.
I love Doritos. So. On a side note, guys.
By the way, why don't we have Doritos here? God damn it!
Joe's had a few drinks. So he's like,
This is horseshit.
he's like doing good shit out
For the
now.
next show, just say
By the way,
Doritos
I
in the
like-
studio will be
I
okay.
really like Doritos.
I'll put that on the list. Hold on, I'm going to type it in right now. Doritos for next time. Okay, got it.
I'm just
Cool
still-
Ranch or nacho cheese?
Any kind.
Okay,
Cool
any
Ranch is the
kind.
Cool Ranch is great. They're all good.
Sweet chili.
Sweet chili.
It's
I
like Gatorades though. They're all good. Some are better than others, but they're all good.
I could drink lemon lime like water, but when it gets to like the fruit punch, that's when it gets a little thicker and heavier for me. It's too sweet. The lemon lime is just like I don't know why we're talking about Gatorade at this
You
point.
have to just describe it in color.
This is the word with Mike and Pete. Green. I like the light
green.
yellow piss green.
Ecto Cooler.
Blue.
Yeah, Ecto
Cooler was the shit. I love that.
Oh fuck! I could drink
Love
Ecto.
Ecto
I was trading my snacks for Ecto Coolers.
I have a
grammar
6-pack
school.
of the last release of Ecto Cooler.
Really? You collect-
Yeah, no,
That's
no,
more valuable than any fucking
it
limited
really
release
is.
beer you have.
No, they re-released Ecto Cooler like a year and a half ago.
I do remember that. Yeah.
And I have a 6-pack that I never opened.
Is Slimer on the front?
It is.
It
It's
is. Yeah,
it's
it gotta
the
be.
Ecto Cooler can.
That's the whole point of
awesome.
it.
I have the guy who got me into mead.
Okay.
Jesse Holt. He's actually in Colorado, and I think he's listening right now. Has an actual Ecto Cooler tattoo on his thigh.
Wow.
And here's why I know
It's the full juice box. Like
yeah,
the full,
it's a juice box. Yeah, it's
That's
fucking ridiculous.
cool.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Because we were talking about it one day. He's like, "Oh, I have an Ecto Cooler tattoo," and like showed me his thigh. ridiculous.
I think it was at a Burger King drive-thru, and
Yeah.
they're bringing Surge Cola back.
So that's gross.
Surge, that green toxic fucking sludge.
I liked Jolt. Personally, I was a
Oh,
Jolt Cola
yes.
guy. When I would go to the deli before hockey games, roller
That was
hockey
something
games in the summer.
my parents were like, no fucking way.
It's crack. No, it's cocaine.
No, it didn't taste good. I hate the way it tasted.
I didn't mind it. It wasn't good for like a sports drink, because then I would play 3 hours of roller hockey and die. But it gave you that initial surge of energy that you're like, I am going to rule this game, and then I would.
That was something
pass
I'd like
out.
nag my fucking mom to buy, was fucking Jolt Cola.
It only came in the pop top, so you had to get like a can opener.
It was like liquid E.
The glass
Yes.
bottle.
I know.
For a 14-year-old, I was literally on crack for hours, and then just passed out terribly in the grass.
In the
It was
grass.
a bad experience, but I
That
still
was like
did
the
it.
Juul vape pen.
It was it was the Juul vape pen of their day. Yes, it's the Jolt Cola. It's a great concept. That's a great one. Fucking A. Listen, I got to pee really bad.
So do I.
You do? All right, good. I'm glad we're all
go in and
lockstep.
cross the streams?
Yes, we can with our ecto cooler piss.
Someone was gonna say that.
Yeah, I had to.
I'm glad I said it and was the douche of the. All right, so this is the Word with Mike and Pete, GubsRadio.com. Listen, we'll be right back after this.
This is Ghost Radio, and you're getting drunk with Mike and Pete on the Wort.
Got out the 47, transferred to the 89. Left town eastbound past all the city signs. You know it's hard to leave your past behind. As I pass the crummy bars and beat up cars, nothing will change your mind by now. Think I found things change, just don't look that way to me. Or it just looks that way to me. By now, think I found things change, just look rearranged to me. Never look that way to me. Yeah, past 7, now I'm on the 95. Sick of miles and alcohol, just past the next state line. I know it's hard to leave your past behind. As I think the corner creeps and dirty streets, nothing will change your mind. There's no turning back this time. By now, think I found things change, just don't look that way to me. Or it just looks that way to me. By now, think I found things change, just look rearranged to me. Never look that way. And we're going on, start going on, and never going back now. It's just like giving up, yeah. And when going off, like going on, it feels like going nowhere fast. By now, think I found things change, just don't look that way to me. Or it just looks that way to me. By now, think I found things change, just look rearranged to me. Never look that way to me. By now, think I found things change, just don't look that way to me. By now, think I found things change, just don't look that way to me. By now, think I found things change, just look rearranged to me. Never look that way to me.
the reference. They're like, yeah, let's do that. And we came up with this IPA. We dropped our first one right after that. And then we decided to do it again. We wanted to make some tweaks to it on the second time around. And this time around, I think it got a lot more attention, in terms of all the tweaks we made. Also, the band reaching out to us too, saying that they liked the idea, they loved it. So they're coming into town April 16th, and we're gonna hang out at the show with them. And but other than that, the brewing process, I mean, simple recipe, some Pilsner malt. We went kind of wild with the adjuncts, so we did rye, wheat, oats in there to kind of round it out, and kind of just a little bit inspiration from both breweries. Beard had some techniques where they do a lot of whirlpool additions, where traditionally Armada, when we started, we did not do all whirlpool additions. So it was kind of like pushing the boundaries of that and pushing the boundaries of malts we never used before in any previous beers, and we've come to like them.
Yeah. And let me ask you a question. So we were down in the New Jersey beer scene this past weekend. Tell us a little bit about the Connecticut beer scene and how that is exploding.
Connecticut beer scene is definitely growing. When I first kind of came up with the idea to come to Connecticut, I remember there being 14 breweries, and now we're somewhere around 80. So we're definitely growing in terms of where we are in regards to market development. I think, especially coming to Denver now, seeing that the market out here is way different in terms of packaging to what the beers that people want to drink. The Northeast right now, definitely heavy on the hazy IPAs.
You don't say.
No way.
It's unreal. It's crazy because I've been out in Denver for 2 days now. I don't think I've seen a single hazy IPA, but I've been drinking amazing lager beer, amazing Brett beers. Crooked Stave, drinking their, I think it's called something Bretta. Phenomenal, like in 12-ounce cans. So that's another thing too. 12-ounce cans. You don't see 16-ounce cans on the shelves here.
Yeah.
Well, it's amazing to see that because I personally quite prefer them.
Yeah.
It's just the right amount for a can. Doesn't get warm in the hand after sipping on it for the whole beer. And
good point.
Here, everything's super clean. I love it. But out in our area, we're still young. I think we're kind of trying to find what we want to. What is going to be our mark in this industry?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you see everyone producing a lot of hazy IPA, fruited sour, stouts, kind of what everybody else is doing in this region. And it's successful, but I think we have a little bit more time. 80 breweries for, our population isn't that much compared to other states. The culture's getting there. I think once our metropolitan states kind of step up the economic development and get a lot more breweries in those regions, we're going to start seeing a lot more beer culture. But I would say we're definitely, after comparing, I don't know if Denver's a comparable city. But,
that and San Diego and some of the bigger hotspots, it's hard to even match what they've been able to pull off. Portland, yeah.
Both Portlands.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Portland. Also Portland.
Yeah, Portland.
Both Portlands.
Portland was phenomenal. I love Portland. I went out there and we made a beer with the Widmer brothers.
Okay, good.
Back in 2017, and that was fun. But getting to see the culture out there, there was no hazy IPA.
Nope.
Super clean, light beers, low alcohol. I'm starting to think that people want, as the weather is different in different areas, maybe that has some correlation to what they want to drink. We just want to drink heavier things up in the Northeast.
Yeah, we were
heavier,
just.
Could someone please just make fucking lagers?
Yeah.
Could we have another Suarez down here or something like that? Like
Mr. Steve from Barrage Brewing here in Farmingdale, Long Island is here. He had brewed a IPL. An Indian Pale Lager, which was...
And never again.
And they won't call it again.
We'll never call it that again.
Yes, that's true.
It's a stigma. It's the stigma
Yeah.
of lager.
It was such a good fucking beer, too.
The beer was
so good.
It was very good.
And it was...
Can art was cool.
Can art was so cool, and the band was...
Yeah.
Was it,
but that was
hopped with furious amounts of
yes, furious
but that was
amounts
like
of Galaxy.
Yeah, that was like a
Comet.
9% fucking IPL. Like that was.
It was so
awesome.
Oh.
It was great.
I was drinking it on the river in upstate New York.
Top 5 Barrage beer, I would say.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. You just got to remarket it as not a lager, so people actually buy it.
We actually redid the beer.
Oh, you did? Would you?
And we
you didn't call it Nerd Girl, did you?
Call it the bitch. No,
Oh,
no, we actually called it Seven Gods of Chaos.
Okay.
And if actually anybody could tell me where that's from,
I'll
give you a case of beer.
Ooh. Well, there's the gauntlet laid down. Hold on. Seven what? Seven Gods of Chaos?
The Seven Gods of Chaos.
God of War video game.
Well, no, man.
All right,
But
someone
you're
call in.
Getting there.
Yeah.
Answer Steve's question.
Yeah.
And then
You know what?
we'll,
And then
we'll-
drive
we'll-
to Farmingdale
Yeah, and then
and
he's
put
going to
the
Farmingdale.
beer.
And I will personally make sure he gives you that fucking case
What's
of beer.
going to happen is everybody's immediately going online and they're fucking going,
Yeah,
Seven
Seven
Gods of
Gods of
Chaos!
Chaos. Well, they're not going to be able to figure
I'm
it
gonna
out.
Google it,
Is it
now
from
I'm curious,
Shazam,
but-
which I just saw?
No.
The
But-
Seven Deadly
but
Sins?
it is actually from a remake of a new movie that's coming out.
Ooh, all right.
Shazam could be in the lead there.
Yeah,
Shazam is getting remade.
it does have the Seven Deadly Sins. I watched it on my
Ah, okay.
phone. Yeah, he figured it out.
Yeah,
Hellboy?
Googled it.
Google boy.
Yeah.
Hellboy.
Oh,
Google
boy.
figured it
Oh,
out.
boy.
I saw it from a distance. I just saw the picture of Hellboy, and I went, yep, that's it.
Yep. Seven Gods of Chaos.
Yes.
Those were the things that were going to come down and.
I'm not too fond of them redoing that movie, to be honest with you. I
No,
liked,
neither am I.
what's his face,
Which is
being
the same.
Hellboy.
Like David Harbour is fucking awesome on
Yeah,
Stranger Things.
I don't
You watched
quite.
it? Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not quite sure
I'm
I'm
not
going to appreciate what they
sure.
did together.
I don't know if this is gonna be. I don't know if the movie's gonna.
He's breaking out more neuro. There's the s'mores in there, bro.
Well, I'm seeing what's in your bag right now.
There's the s'mores.
Sorry. All right, so
So
you guys,
Joe's digging in my bag
yeah.
right now.
So Joe's.
What else is that?
I'm
Is that a salt and fudgery?
I'm wrist
Yeah.
deep
Yeah.
in Steve's bag.
Hey, Jeannie, do you know where I put my flute? Yeah, I think I shoved it in your box.
Do we want salt and fudgery or dirty little s'mores?
You make the call. You're the special guest tonight, Joe.
He's laughing though on the line. He's like, "Dirty little s'mores." That's fucking
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Yeah,
I've had
I
both
like
of
where
these
you
many.
guys going with it.
I've had both
No,
of these
no.
many times.
Listen. So I want to thank you for calling in, and I want to say that you guys you made it down the city field just the other day, yesterday.
Let's go Mets.
Yep.
That wasn't even me. That was actually a customer.
Who the fuck got that and brought it down here and didn't fucking call me?
Yeah.
I told you, whoever you see that goes to New York to fucking send that fucking shit down here, because I'll just take it for the camera.
Stop cursing.
I know. I'm
Jeez.
getting riled up. I apologize. My bad.
No,
That is
a customer
stinky.
shot that over to me as like an Instagram message, and
He's
I was like, "Is it cool if we share that?" He said, "Hell yeah!" So
Yeah,
we
that's a
popped
great,
it on there.
great band, great beer. I didn't get to taste it, and so we are just going to assume that you guys did a great job, because Beard is one of those breweries up there that are really killing
Those
it.
guys are awesome.
Yeah, I've had beer from them. It's really good.
We've actually gone up a couple times, and one we didn't even know, but they send like a couple of their bar staff came to Barrage and like bought a bunch of beers, and of course they bought Yada.
Yeah.
So when we showed up, I was like, "Hey man, hey, I'm from Barrage." They're like, "Holy fuck, yada yada yada! Oh my god, that beer is so good!" We're like, "Oh, all right, thank you." I want to drink your beer now. And then we found out their beer is awesome. So now it's like, all right, we're good friends now.
And so where is Beard located in Connecticut? It's down closer to the Sound, correct?
So we're Armada's a coastal line brewery, and so is Beard, but we're on like opposite sides of the state.
Okay.
So I would say we're in the middle. They're on the far eastern side.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, like I said,
the
the new train is going to be being installed into the middle of the state there. I saw that Two Roads is going to have...
Is Joe Biden personally installing
Joe
it?
Biden is personally going to be installing the train tracks. So I saw that Two Roads is going to have his own train stop on that. Are you guys easily accessible by public transportation if someone were to take the train or the path or whatever it's called up there?
So I believe that they're doing a path like... I believe they're just adding another train stop in. I could be wrong. I don't think they're going to veer off the regular train.
Oh, okay. I thought they were personally putting in like a brand new line, not just for Two Roads, but just for in general.
Sorry, what? Can you repeat that?
No, I said I saw they were putting in a new stop. I thought it was a whole new line. I didn't think it was going to be, just a stop on the current line. I thought they were going to actually create a whole new thing.
I believe the train currently runs through their backyard, so what they're doing is just adding a stop right there.
That's smart.
Don't quote me on that, but I think it'd be a lot of money and investment for Metro North to just make a train stop for a brewery. but I think it's like what the current setup is it runs through their backyard right there, and I think they're going to do it like right in the middle of the campus.
So what is it like as being a smaller brewery to compete with a big brewery in a kind of an evolving market like a Two Roads or anything like that up there that's going on in Connecticut?
Well, I think Two Roads, for what they're doing, I think they're bringing a name to Connecticut.
Okay.
And that's the biggest thing. I think every major, let's call them, I don't want to say metropolitan, but and you have like those. You're always going to have those big breweries in every metropolitan area or every state that brings attention to that state.
Yeah,
and
these
I think
guys.
What they're doing for the industry is really benefiting all the smaller guys too.
Yeah, these guys are kind of competing against Blue Point, which is now a national and international.
I'm not competing against anybody.
Joe,
if you haven't noticed,
Joe is competing against 1% of what.
I'm actually going to start suing Joe for having a freaking
monopoly
of the mead.
Yeah, pretty much
on Long Island.
That's not nice, Joe.
Joey, why would you do that?
You've outdone everyone dirty.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for calling in. Enjoy your time out in Colorado. Again, how easy is it to get marijuana out there?
Again.
That was our first stop.
Yeah. Booyah! That's would have been my first stop too, in a legal part of the state.
Basically, like get the rental car, go to your first dispensary, and then you get food. So yeah, it's quite easy here. I will say that.
I would imagine. And the breweries, just walking distance from each other, just hopping from brewery to brewery.
So there's like districts out here. There's like the River North District, which has tons of breweries in it. That area. I think I was talking to somebody earlier, but there's 350 breweries in the entire state of Colorado.
If you get a chance, go to Purpose Brewing.
Purpose
Brewing?
Oh, my God, bro. It's over in Fort Collins area. Last year we went during GABF. It was probably the highlight of all the breweries that we went to in Denver and the Colorado area. The barrel program is unreal. I mean, just everything we had. And they only have like 5 or 6 taps. Wow. Just, I really, if you get the chance, you got to go there. It's really worth it. Really worth it.
Well, if Steve's given choices, there's a place called Wibby in Longmont that lagers everything.
Ooh.
They're like the Jack's Abbey of like that area. They're
not the Springdale, the Jack's Abbey.
The Jack's Abbey. It's called Wibby Brewing, and the place is fucking sick.
Huh.
If you just like everything lagered and just like, I just want a really good IPL or like a lagered Oktoberfest, like the place was incredible.
Dude, well, I'm in this place right now. It's called the Bierstadt Lager House. It's unreal. It's actually it's a pretty dope setup. So they have like a shared space. So one side of the building is the lager house, and the other side is the cider.
Oh, wow.
Like a cidery.
Cool. That's really cool.
All these guys serve here is some of the finest lager I've ever had.
The
Helles, the Pils, the Dunkel, all of it.
Where's that located?
It's on Blake Street, and I want to say 28th.
Is it? It's in Denver
in the
or
North area. Denver? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm calling you from the building.
Nice.
You can hear the people in the background.
That's awesome. Yeah, because we'll be out there in for GABF. So that's
highly recommend you come here. It's awesome. The layout, the atmosphere, everything about it, and the fact that you're drinking half-liter pours of just amazing lager for $6.
That's great, man.
Wow,
that's great.
In. In.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad. I'm missing CBC this year. We went to Nashville last year. Actually won an award, so that was pretty cool.
Congrats.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah,
a major award.
Yeah, we got a World Beer Cup, so that was fucking pretty awesome. But next year, CBC's in San Antonio, so that's going to be sick.
Yeah, we found that out while we were on the plane. I was like, wait, they normally don't announce it until. As far as I was concerned, they didn't announce the next place until like the end of the last session. But I guess they announced it earlier this year. So I'm looking forward to San Antonio. I've never been to Texas.
Oh my God, man! The Riverwalk is
everything's bigger there. I don't know if anyone told you.
Wait, was that
everything?
Was that the
everything?
Everything. Even the bees. Right?
Does that mean I get fatter?
No, bro, that actually sounds really that place sounds awesome. I can't wait when we go to Colorado to check that out. I've never heard of it.
Top of my list right now. Crooked Save, those guys, Black Project.
Oh, Black Project's awesome, man. Yeah.
True. Those guys are killing it out here. I'm loving them.
Awesome. Hey, Mike, welcome back.
Sorry,
I got distracted, Mike.
It's okay.
I should be carrying on a conversation, but I'm inept.
Apparently, the video wasn't running, the audio wasn't running on YouTube. Something's going on. We've had internet issues all week long, so we're trying to figure that out as we go. So if I walk away, Pete's my co-host. He's supposed to take shit. Yeah, well, that's fine. Don't worry about that.
Cool.
Pete's supposed to be the one that's supposed to, pick it up and move on. So Pete, take it from here. No, you go. Guys, before Pete lets you go, I'm going to thank you very much for calling in. We want to head up to the brewery, so give us the big plug. Tell us about the brewery, where you can find us, taproom hours, and, of course, social media contacts.
Oh, geez, it's a lot.
And you guys have been drinking already, so go.
Yeah. So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, @Armada Brewing. We're in East Haven, Connecticut, 250 Bradley Street. The place is called the Barracks. It's Connecticut's first collaborative brew space.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So I came in there, 2.5 years ago. Saw a brewery that was in there, and they had a lot of space. Basically asked them, "Hey, can we start making some beer in there?" And he said yes. So I was, kind of joined in with him, making our beer. We were brewing it, packaging it, distributing it. And then we were like, well, why, let's try and invite some other breweries in here. And then that idea kind of took off, and then we renamed the building the Barracks. Now we're home to 12 breweries. So when you come into the tap room,
that's awesome. Yeah.
Thursday through
like
Sunday,
a Long Island on steroids.
we're open. You come on by, and you can enjoy Armada beer plus 11 other guys.
Hey, let me ask you real quick before we have to go. When you got into, you said you're going to open up the brewery, and because we kind of had an idea what we were going to do when we opened our brewery. Did you, there are so many breweries all right, we're going to start out doing IPAs, or we're going to do dark beers, or did you just think, you know what, I'm just going to go across the board and do different styles and try to do them, as well as we can, or with our little niche?
So that's actually quite a good question.
I was trying to let him go, and then you asked him this convoluted question.
I don't know if he's going to go on. You should probably have Steven as your co-host on a weekly basis instead of me. He's doing a much better job.
You're fired.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just sat back down and went, holy crap, that's an very intricate question. Go ahead.
So when Armada started, I wanted to be pale ale focused. So IPA, pale ale, and kind of just stick with that as our niche. But I also have a deep love for German style lagers. So we started introducing, started adding those in throughout there, and then we explored into stout as well. But I feel like going across the whole board, making brown ales, red ales, Kolsch. I don't think that business model really works for a production brewery as much as it does as a pub.
It's tough because they're not very welcomed types of styles.
Especially it's not a New England IPA, so there's a bunch of people that'll walk in and say,
well, especially where you are too. It's whatever you're going to package. You have to package something that people really want.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think company culture. I think that's what I'm looking for. Company culture, kind of really revolves around that too. Is when you say you're just a brewery that makes everything, you always have to find that group of customers that are going to come back for the same thing all the time. They're going to be like, we know this company makes great IPA, so
or great stouts, or
whatever it may
meads.
be. I mean, Allagash, they make a great, the great wit. So they're known for that, but they're also known for their other Belgian styles, and that I'm not sure if you guys ever went on tour there. That amazing barrel room.
Oh my God!
Tell me that thing isn't sick, man.
Will find that. The Harold and Kumar references. It's fucking 3 stories high.
The food.
This is Sparta.
They just have photos everywhere. It's just it's sick. It's a brewery's
You're
dream.
seeing that out here too. There are those breweries that like Crooked Stave. They're a Britannia focused brewery. But they're also making IPA and lager to appease that, that market that they don't cover. This lager house place that I'm in right now only makes lager, but the building is packed right now with probably 400 something people.
Jesus.
I mean,
that wouldn't be a thing out here.
I said before, could someone just come on after Long Island and just make fucking lagers?
Yeah.
I've been
Well,
in,
there's
I-
toasted
I've been in
lager,
the beer.
Joe.
I've been in the beer, this craft beer thing for a while, and I'm over IPAs. I just want to drink Helles lagers
bro.
and Kolsch's.
I mean,
all day long.
The best thing we got around here, well, not around
We
here,
got
but
your
the best thing we
Honeycomb.
have is Jack's Abbey.
Yep.
And
And
Jack's Abbey,
have you had
oh
any-
my God, it's
have you
so
had
wonderful.
have you had all shit in Suarez?
No, I have not. I've not been
Swart-
able to get it down here.
Well, yes, but you have to go there. But
Yeah,
it's
I know.
incredible. Like, I want to drink 100 beers.
Just 100.
I want to get a bunch of good pilsners and just like crush beers.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink.
Well, that's
a
what you're doing
hazy,
over in Denver. You're drinking 100 beers, right?
Yeah,
Double dry hopped
Yeah.
IPA or like a sweet pastry stout with 1,400 adjuncts.
Any comments on that one, Steve?
I don't
I
put
think,
I don't put any adjunct.
Fair enough.
No adjuncts in my beer, man.
Steve, what's adjunct?
What?
Can you define that?
Snickers bar.
I obviously I don't know if you know Barrage, but we are Benny pastry beer like brewery on the island in New York for quite a while, and
Steve was a
everybody's catching up to it now.
Steve was a pastry stout before the pastry stout.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, literally he was.
He was working at Entenmann's, correct?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
see?
Really?
Back in the day, man.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
He worked at Entenmann's back in the day.
Ah.
He has some raspberry Danish roots, which I
podcast.
fucking love the raspberry Danish.
Yeah, he's busy talking. I'm on a podcast.
What up?
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Hey! All right, listen, I'm going to let you go so you can go have fun with the enormous amount of beer and marijuana that's out there.
Seriously, enjoy the lagers.
I wouldn't
and
even
weed.
call a show, by the way, if you had that much entertainment out there. So enjoy your time out there at Colorado, and thanks again for the call in. We appreciate you calling.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Take care.
All right,
man.
brother.
Have a good one, bro.
cheers.
Enjoy.
Later.
Thank you.
Hey, it's the Word with Mike at PeteGovsRadio.com, 516-465-3990, 516-513-0515, hour 3 of our radio show.
Steve, what the fuck with this?
Yeah,
this
let's talk
s'mores
about
beer?
diddle little my more.
Dirty little.
Diddle the little
I
whore.
was diddle my little whore.
I was diddled after I drank dirty little s'more.
So I had this at the brewery on Friday.
Jesus.
And that's why I had a smile on my face the entire time I was drinking it. It is like Joe said.
It's stupid good.
It's really yeah.
ridiculous good.
Most of the beers I gravitate towards from you are like the hazy IPAs or the Belgian styles.
Can you make citralization again, please?
Jesus, this is
That's gonna be a rough one.
Yeah.
We actually did it though.
I want that again.
At the beginning.
I think I had that when you
I
first.
just
opened it.
personally, can you make me one? Just one. Just one.
One can. Fine.
One.
Can you make me a 5-gallon batch? It's fine.
No, actually,
This is awesome.
Yeah.
No, it's really good.
So this is the one that was made on graham
I'm a tough
crackers,
sell
right?
with
this
dark
this,
beers. And
This is the one that kind of fucked us for a while because I
In
couldn't
the
figure out
butt.
how to use marshmallows because marshmallows have gelatin in them, and even if you melt them down, they go right back to their original state which is
Immediately.
just
The one
snot.
minute. Yep.
But fluff.
Yep.
Fluff is vanilla, egg whites, corn syrup.
No,
corn
not
syrup.
corn syrup.
Corn
That's
syrup
a
in it.
dirty word, Steve.
Corn syrup.
How dare they?
But we actually took the fluff and we put it in a big pot, and we just kept whipping it around on heat until all of a sudden my assistant's on the other side of the tanks, and he's like, "That fucking smells like a campfire! Oh my god!" And it really smelled like burnt marshmallows, like when you do a s'mores. So I kept whipping up. So now it's changed from white, that really
Dark
bright,
caramel.
Yeah.
to a really like brownish color, and then we took it and we put it in called mucilin bags.
Okay, yep.
Dropped it into
Cheese bag.
to the beer. Yep. Dropped it into the beer and let it sit. And it disappeared. It incorporated into the beer, but we didn't want any chunks or anything to be in there. And the flavor comes right through.
Oh, fucking A.
Dude, it's great.
And we used graham, and that was the key. The graham cracker we knew we could do. Graham cracker is graham cracker, but that burnt marshmallow and it's caramelized marshmallow because regular marshmallows are just sugar and gelatin, and when you put them on the fire,
Or put them in the heat.
they change.
Yeah.
They change their flavor, and
It's fantastic.
and that was it, man.
Jesus Christ. What is the backbone of it? Is it a stout? Is it a porter? I can't read that. What is that?
516-465-0515.
No, that's like a mix up of both ones. 516-465-3990.
See, this is why I'm just the co-host.
516-513-0515 was the other one. You got both numbers.
Soon to be gone.
Former co-host.
Former co-host.
So, Steve, how do you do it on Monday night?
Mike and Steve.
Yeah, it's the Mike and Steve show.
Mike and Steve show.
Listen, they already have like 15 Steves on this station.
Wait,
so
516
465
465
3990.
3990.
Now, I would say it's up on our YouTube page, but unfortunately, the lower third disappeared for some reason. I've been trying to get it back on. There is a couple of things on the other ones, but it's just not working right. But, you know, when I come back from the breaks, it's 516-465-3990. 516-513-0515 is our studio hotline, and I know I say it fast. So you got to be right there, ready to go with your phone and get it done.
Go with it. Do it.
So this dirty little s'more, how long are we sitting? How long are we waiting on it when you start the process?
It's actually, we've figured out a lot of things over the years. And I'm going to blow a lot of people's minds right now. So we do the beer, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
And it's always been the bane to my existence.
Why?
Because
of
I
the
was
Snickers?
because I was cutting up fucking 40 pounds of Snickers bars and putting them in. But the key,
I remember when we had the first time we had you on, and that got brought up, and I thought you were going to punch me in the face.
I was gonna grab you. I was gonna give you the grab.
I'm like, and take them out.
I don't think this is
The
going well.
The key that really was bothering me the most was being sued.
Okay.
No,
it's true.
Why?
Well, let's see. Peanut allergies.
There's one.
If a nut could kill you, maybe you should die.
Yep.
Oh, I said that out loud. Fuck, I don't care. I said it.
That should have been the name of the beer.
Fuckers.
If a nut could kill you, don't drink my beer.
You should fucking die. If
Yeah,
a nut can
die.
kill you. If a fucking legume or
Darwinism
fucking
at its
something.
finest.
Thank you. Yes.
It's like that. It's like that.
If you touch a fucking nut and it could kill you, you should fucking die.
Yeah, you should be pretty much.
It's like that time that guy gave Yada a quarter star two
Oh,
times.
that guy almost died too.
Two times.
2 times. He almost died.
And then looked you in the face and told you he gave it a quarter star 2 times because
Yeah.
he doesn't like
'Cause
peanut
he
butter.
doesn't like
because there's
nuts.
too much flavor, and he doesn't like
Oh,
nuts.
that guy too.
The flavor in beer?
Yeah,
flavor in beer. Too much flavor in beer.
That's
Isn't that-
crazy.
wasn't
That
that
too
Fra-
much flavor in the beer.
Wasn't that Frannel?
That was Fran. No, that wasn't.
No.
Frannel.
Was it
No,
Frannel?
that wasn't Frannel. But so we actually started working with a company that I said I can't, with a clear conscience, have peanuts in my beer anymore, because not so much at my brewery, but when I sell the beer to another establishment and they put that beer on, and I don't know their cleaning schedules of their taps, which
Okay.
should be every 2 weeks.
Right.
They take that beer off and they put another stout or they put something else on, and the residue of that peanut is in that line.
Just enough.
And some dude comes along and goes, "Oh, IPA, awesome," but meanwhile he has a peanut allergy
And dies.
and then goes into anaphylactic shock and
Steve's
Barrage.
wanted for murder.
Yeah, and I'm living in Canada because of this.
He's on the lam.
So we actually do not put any more Snickers bars in.
Really?
We actually work.
What did you? Can you tell us what you?
Yeah, we work with a company that makes an emulsion for us.
Okay.
And it took over a year to
That mimics a Snickers bar, basically.
that basically the chocolate, all that, the caramel is there. It was the
Nougat.
It was the that fucking nougat, man. It doesn't go away. That nougat. When the first time we put it in the beer, it was still the same consistency from when we put it in till we took it out. It did not waver. It did not soften. It was the same shit. So don't eat that.
That's just delicious.
But it is the fucking
Nothing but
delicious.
nougat
man.
good.
all day.
Nougat's the best part of it.
But so we just said we got to do something, and this company was willing enough to work with us.
Can
And
you give a shout out to them, or do you not want to?
Oh no, well yeah, and actually this actual formula is TTB certified, which is Tobacco and Taxation Bureau,
Really?
which is a huge thing. That this formula, we don't even have to, if we use it, which obviously we do, when we submit it, or anybody else wants to submit it,
Right.
they don't have to write the ingredients. It's the number of this emulsion that they make. And it's Apex Silver Cloud / Apex flavors.
It seems very technical, like extremely technical.
That's what we use for the coconut.
Bro, they
Oh, really?
they are the best.
Their stuff's great.
We met them a couple of years ago in CBC, and I brought this up to them, and the rep was like, "Oh no, we could fucking do that in no time." And so they kept sending us samples. We got samples.
So you're not buying fucking fun bags of Snickers to.
And so thank God. Well, it's the emotion is not cheap, but. Yeah, we don't.
But peace of mind of
Steve and Diane's favorite time of the year.
Oh yeah, Halloween was like fucking.
After you send your
we
send your wife out and raid Targets.
We raid Targets and CVS's and shit.
All
Stop and Shops. Like
all the fucking Snickers. All
that's 30 bags of fucking Snickers. That's a lot. Yeah. All right. Just fucking ring it.
Just ring it up. Just fucking ring it up.
I got this. Don't worry about it. I got this.
But yeah, so.
I can't imagine the look she must have gotten.
Oh my God!
40 bags of Snickers.
But
she probably got a little wet behind the register.
If he was driving a van, I'd be concerned.
And on the side it says,
child touching.
On the side it says, "Kids eat free."
Yes, there you go.
Or I eat kids free. Oh, wait, no, what is it?
Decapitating.
I don't know what it is.
Bang bus van. Yep, I get it. Yeah.
So welcome to the Mike and Steve show.
Yeah. The Wort with Mike and Pete. And Steve.
Dude,
Pete used to be
yeah,
here.
yeah, Dirty Little S'mores, unbelievable.
It's very good.
And the name really took us a while too.
What the fuck is that you're just pulling out? What was that?
He pulled out a salt and fudgery.
Oh my God. Oh
or
boy.
we could drink this.
I'd like to.
Let me get to the phone here. This is the Word with Mike at PeteGovsRadio.com. Who do we got on the phone?
Hey, this is Jesse.
Oh,
Jesse!
Yeah!
Oh boy.
It's the Ecto Cooler Tattoo guy.
Hey, Ecto's Cooler Tattoo guy.
Ecto Cooler.
What up, buddy? How are you?
I am excellent. How are you?
We're doing great. Thanks a lot for calling in to the show.
How's Denver, man?
It's way better than New York.
Oh man, those Casey bottles look sick.
Yeah, I won a Magnum, and my buddy Tom won a Magnum too. So
Oh,
we had some good luck.
Magnums of Casey. Yep.
Yeah.
Did you partake in any of the legal marijuana?
Here he goes with the marijuana.
So
I mean, he's in Colorado, so what else am I going to talk about?
The Rockies?
The Rockies, yeah.
not much.
The corn syrup?
Vale?
It's very,
Aspen?
very easy to get.
Are you a skier?
I am not a skier.
That John Denver.
So then it's marijuana. I mean, it's pretty much it. It's skiing or marijuana, one of the two.
No, Jesse's a beer guy.
Oh, is he? All right.
Well, it's actually Jesse's fault I opened the fucking meadery.
Well, Jesse's a friend.
Oh,
He's a real good friend of mine.
So he
But
actually
lately something saying and hard to define because Jesse's got a girl and I want to make her mine.
Yes.
Oh God.
I've never heard that song.
Does she got
Never, bro.
Does she got it going on?
Never.
The story I told earlier is that guy that gave me that bottle of mead, and now I want a fucking meadery. It's actually Jesse.
It's Jesse.
He gave me a bottle of mead, now I want a fucking meadery.
Thank you, Jesse, for doing that because the meat is fucking awesome.
It's really goddamn
It is
good.
fantastic. What we had so far that just came out, the 14%.
Please say the name again because
Yeah.
we're that
Damarung?
one of the show where I can't remember.
Yeah, Dragon.
Yeah, Damarung.
Right.
Fucking unbelievable.
Damarung.
And then we also had the Mita Colada, which was unbelievable.
Colada, yes.
If you like me to colada.
I like
and
Damarung.
We're
That's
still
what I
staring
feel
at
like
that
in the-
Lone Star ready to crack that.
Current
But
You said-
concentrate.
No, wait. The problem was that you kept bringing out the
Lone Star.
crowlers of Barrage
Yeah,
that just
why?
kept filtering out and out and out.
No, put that back to open the meat.
Okay.
Yeah, no, open the mead.
You guys are being fucking
Definitely
babies.
open the mead.
Open the mead. Open
Listen
the
to
mead.
them.
Tell him,
'cause
Jess.
In about 30 seconds, Jesse, I'm going to go pee, and then they're going to take over the show. So let's see the Pete and Steve show without Mike.
Jesus. It's
I
going to
don't
be
know how
the
this
Steve
is going to
show.
work, but hey, Jess. So where are you now, man?
I'm actually just hanging out, watching you guys on my buddy's TV, taking a little siesta. We
Yeah.
drove back from Casey this morning. So.
Oh man. Yeah, how it was awesome, right?
I apologize that you have to stare at me. Because
It's one of the best
uncomfortable.
brewery experiences I've ever had. Just like the way they treat the customers and the whole tour and ticket process, everything's top notch. It was really amazing.
I was telling one of the guys I called earlier. If you get the chance, go to Purpose Brewing. It's in the Fort Collins area. Man, they have a barrel program that is just so sick. I mean, actually, the head brewer was the original brewer from. Yeah, I lost it.
Steve is old.
Yeah, no.
Yes, you
so
are.
where one
Yes,
does-
you are old.
Where would one
New
get
Belgium,
an
New
Ecto
Belgium,
Cooler
the
tattoo?
original brewer from New Belgium. That's what it was. Sorry, bro. We've been drinking a lot of mead. But
that
yeah,
much.
if you get the chance to go to Purpose, I mean,
one of those
seriously, we
shows.
were there last year, and it was one of the highlights. It was awesome. Besides that, and Black Project, which was fantastic. You know, if you're into the sour game, and even the whole place is. Black Project's got like a wing of a plane in it for a bar. It's so cool.
The entire wing.
Yeah, give me the mead. Give me the mead.
Give us the mead.
There's only one meadery that would dare give you the raspberry.
Oh.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Nope.
So,
Go downhill
Jesse,
after you drink the raspberry.
I don't know what you guys had discussed. I just came back from the pisser. So, Jesse, let me ask you a question. What are you doing out in Colorado right now?
Just have some time off of work, so I was just visiting my buddy. Two of my good friends that lived on the island moved out to Denver, so
nice.
figured
And
why not,
just kind of living on the
living on
land?
the edge.
Yeah.
yeah, you know,
You
making the best of my free time.
So we just cracked open little Lone Star. This is
Lone Star.
Lone Star.
Lone Star.
One of my favorite movies ever.
It's one of the greatest movies ever.
Man, we ain't found shit.
I want you guys to comb everywhere.
Don't you think we're taking it a little too literally?
No, sir. We're told the cold desert, so we're combing it.
Have you had
Obviously,
any...
Rick Moranis' best movie.
Ludicrous.
I'm sorry, we're really interrupting Mike here. But
Sorry, I had a question for Jesse out in Colorado.
Jesse's out in Colorado.
I already asked him my weed question, so my next question is there any meaderies out there?
Again with the weed.
Have you visited any of the meaderies that are out there in Colorado?
I'm not even aware if there
meat
are
tastes like
any
I'm not
meaderies
going to
in
work
Colorado.
15%.
So there's a new app called meadery.com.
Thank you.
And go ahead and check that out, and then you can go ahead and find the nearest meadery
totally
to you
different.
where you are.
Right?
Usually I just ask Joe.
I'm just kidding. I have no idea where that app is.
Yeah, we're just fucking with you.
That's super
Oh, cool.
fucking tart.
So this is...
raspberries are the best berries.
It is?
I had raspberries for breakfast.
Did you?
I did.
You eat
I
raspberries?
fucking loves raspberries. Who doesn't like raspberries?
Jesse, just hang on. We're going on a tangent here.
So you
going off, bro.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
Wow.
Yeah.
I eat pieces of shit for breakfast like you.
Yeah.
Wait, no, wait. I said,
So this is something that just got produced, we'll say.
Yeah, it's actually not even. It'll be released Thursday again.
again, a one-off that we
Again.
got.
The hand labeled because I want to bring it on a show and have a fucking label on it. So, so I slapped the fucking
Well,
label.
because
on
we got the video element here, so you gotta
Exactly.
have that shit promoted.
Yeah.
Wow, that is.
It's raspberry blossom honey, raspberries in primary, and a fuck ton more raspberries in secondary.
I almost
And
feel like putting
raspberries and raspberries.
Those are
fuck ton is a technical term.
those are actually
That is an actual.
those are actually industry terms.
That is, yeah, that's right. Hey, how many raspberries you put in? Fuck ton.
Fuck ton.
Oh well,
Fuck ton.
we put 2 fuck tons. So
A metric fuck ton.
yeah.
A metric fuck ton if you're in
Yeah.
Europe. If you're in Europe.
Well, that's when you make a New England hazy. There's a fuck ton of hops in there.
Of course
so,
there is. They did just back up the truck and unload the fuck ton.
Yeah, the fuck ton.
I feel like putting whipped cream on this. Is that bad to think?
Yeah.
I actually
just
this,
right in.
if this
Like
was,
something you want to pour on, reduce.
I kind of
and pour on
want
top
to
of
put
a
this in
sundae.
in the slushy machine.
I think you want to boil it, reduce it down, and pour it over ice cream.
Or
I actually wouldn't be mad about that.
Cheesecake.
Yeah.
Cheesecake.
We have a cheesecake.
Hit a nerve.
Mr.
Bill's
Bill's.
Mr.
What about
Bill's.
Next to Vicky's Casa de
Yes,
Sabor.
absolutely.
Oh,
Really?
every
My brother-
national-
that's what my
National
brother would get for his
Empanada Day.
birthday every year.
Buy
Yeah.
10, get one free today.
Yes. So we're gonna get empanadas and cheesecake.
We're bringing it super Lindenhurst local.
Holy shit!
Hey,
Sorry,
yeah.
Jesse, you're out there.
Yeah, Jess, you still there, bro? You enjoying
Yeah, I'm
this
still
fucking bro? We're as probably hammered as you are in.
Listen,
Colorado.
Jesse, where's the nearest
you took a
empanada
nap.
place out in Colorado?
Yeah, all right.
The current neighborhood I'm in is more like the Williamsburg of Colorado. They don't
Oh,
really
hipsters!
Oh, so many skinny jeans.
Scott,
How
you
skinny
be
are
good.
the jeans, Jesse?
Skinnier than my girlfriend wears.
And I've met his girlfriend.
And that's skinny.
and she is not a very big female.
Yeah, that's skinny.
She wears small jeans.
Quite the
Double
skinny lady.
zero skinny jeans.
So out there in Colorado, I'm not going to mention weed, I promise. To how many breweries have
where
you
can you get the
visited? How
weed?
many places have you been at to?
Wow.
That's not even the
I've
right
probably been,
language. I apologize.
Where can
Probably
you
like
get the
8
beers?
since I've been here this time.
Okay.
Where can you buy the beers and the weed?
Together again. The weeds and the
Where
beers.
are the weeds and the beers? And
That's a question.
That's a question.
Is
right there,
can you buy beer and weed at the same
No.
establishment?
Absolutely not.
I have not seen that.
You
Nick.
cannot. I know that for a fact.
Too much
There's
fun.
definitely stores next to each other.
Oh, they
So
are.
you go
Yeah.
one and then the other.
Yep. Yeah, right next to each other, not a problem. In the same place, no bueno.
Now, do you,
Spanish for no good.
Yeah.
Let me translate.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
No good.
No good. No bueno.
No bueno.
Someone needs a translator on these parts.
Yeah.
So listen, Jesse. How many
Ask for a
times?
translator.
How many
Hey, but
times a
when
week
it's
do you go out to breweries out there?
Well, I mean, I'm not in Denver often, but
Don't lie. You said you were out there last week, and
I did
wait,
not
not
say
somebody else.
No,
mind.
we were.
Never mind. That
So
was a
Jesse,
different
where exactly are you right now?
He's in Denver and he lives in Limbrook.
All right, fair enough.
I'll clear it up for everybody.
He said he was hanging out. He just took a nap.
thank
He
you,
was,
Joe.
Yeah.
I got you, man.
All right.
He was chilling because it was a long
He
day.
has some time off from work.
Let's go back to the original conversation that
So
you
where
have
can you
a
get weed?
ecto cooler.
Let's go back to how Jesse is why Jesse called in.
Yes, you have an ecto cooler tattoo.
I do.
So, what would inspired you to get this tattoo?
Because it's awesome.
There's like a family story my great aunt tells about, her son had a snack he wanted, a juice box. She didn't want to give it to him, but she gave it to him anyways,
So
and
he
she held it
filled it up.
against him. And it's pretty much like explains my entire life in a nutshell. So,
Have a life, but I'm never going to explain it to you ever again.
yes.
Fair enough.
Nice.
And so, where did you get this tattoo?
It's on, like, what place did I get it at?
Yes, correct.
Da Vinci Tattoo.
Nice.
Ah.
Good place, man.
Yeah.
Got many tattoos from there?
All of my tattoos are from Da Vinci.
Nice. Good
Well,
job.
the one guy I got from now has his own place in Merrick, so now I go to Merrick, but
Oh, which over at Schroff?
yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they've actually been doing a pretty good job. A couple of buddies of mine that are policemen have gotten like the angel with the it's like a it's something that cops get. It's like the angel of fallen
Syphilis?
Yeah, angel of syphilis. Yes,
Yes, angel of syphilis.
Wow,
Yep.
you are going to get pulled over as soon as you
So
fucking
quick.
drive out
You're
of
getting a
here.
fucking DV tonight.
Holy shit!
They're sitting in the parking lot waiting for Peter already. They're like,
boy.
syphilis, motherfucker, this guy.
No,
It's got the blue,
Yes.
the blue pride, whatever. What do you call it?
Blue line.
It's basically like the angel of like protect you.
Right, correct.
And a lot of cops get it, and these guys do an unbelievable job over there.
Is that
Chris is great.
is that a local business that could probably do can art and stuff like that? Have you guys tapped into any of
Actually,
those?
man, I've never
That's
even
actually
thought
a
of
good
that.
idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Just get those
And
tattoo
then
orders.
back to the Mike and Steve show.
Well,
you
Pete-
laugh a lot, Pete, but
I'm not
that
threatened.
Shit's fucking
No,
gone.
he's not. He's fine.
No.
No, he'll be in
I
the-
bring very little to the table. It's been
Yes.
documented.
I keep bringing beer to Mike. You're out.
That's fine.
I'll bring mead. It'll be the Mike Stephen Joe show.
Mike Stephen Joe show.
You really are fucking out, bro.
We got the
we have to get
throne.
more fucking chairs in here.
Yes, no, we got
I'm gonna have
more.
to be the asshole that prank
got the
calls.
big ass one.
That's
You
what
see
it's turning
that
into.
throne out there? We have the portable mic here. We can get fucking 15 people in here if we need to. Strippers apparently come in
Oh.
here quite often. So not for my show.
When?
but-
I mean,
Not for this. Yeah, not for this.
are they the same? Are they the same strippers from Amsterdam?
Oh.
If only.
Well, that is RussianBride.com, and you can get those right online.
So, anything else tonight, Jess? You doing anything or?
I mean, it's a Monday night. I always forget when, I'm here on a Monday night. Most other people aren't out partying on a Monday night.
Well,
Just
fuck
me.
them.
In the face.
In the mouth.
True.
I mean, Colorado, everything closes early. Like, there's no
Yeah.
food after like 9 o'clock in any of these places. So,
Well, you got to go to Fallen Rock, because that's like the place to go.
Yeah.
so I've heard.
Yeah, man. It's when you walk in and there's, Pliny on fucking tap and and there's like Lost Abbey on tap and all those West Coast breweries. It's really just and the food there is really good, and it's dirt cheap. Not like New York prices where you and your wife go out and next thing you know it's $100. There it's like $40.
Must be nice.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But it's
It must be nice to take
awesome
like
time.
New York salaries out to a place that is like
It
that.
is.
if you can be lucky enough to get a job and get paid pretty well, and then transfer somewhere and keeping your New York salary to another part of the country, you live like a king.
You live like
you do. I have a friend that lived in Mastic. Not the highbrow community of Muttontown or something like that.
No,
but moved down to
Mastic.
Yeah, Mastic.
Yeah, they both begin with
Mastic
an M, and that's where the
Beach?
similarities end.
Beach or the Mastic?
Either one.
Either one.
Upper Mastic, where they have a dental plan.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's great.
Yeah,
well, the majority of them don't have teeth anyway.
That's
but,
true. That's what I'm saying. Well, about that,
I was about to I bit my tongue on that. I let Steve be the asshole.
I didn't because I lived there, so I fucking know.
Firsthand. It was my neighbors. That's what I'm
there,
talking about. But when they moved from Mastic out down to North Carolina, they bought like a multi-million-dollar ranch that cost them less than their house sold for up here.
Absolutely.
It's unbelievable.
Absolutely.
What you can get for your price, for your cost down in other parts of the country, and how much you
When you're not
realize.
paying $15,000 in property taxes.
You,
No,
you
why?
live like a pauper here.
Yes.
And then you move down there and you live like you're fucking Donald Trump.
Right. Exactly. And he's got a
Grab all the pussy you want.
Grab it. grab it by the bush.
Whatever it is. It's just an amazing thing that and yes, you don't live here. You don't have the seasons like you do. You don't have the beaches like you do. You don't have the things you do. You are a little further away from everything, but in the end, you still are living like almost a king in a sense. And the size of your house, the size of your property, what you can get for that is unbelievable. And it's one of those things that I see a lot of people starting now in this economy to start traveling away from.
Yeah, man. And that's the.
I know
that's
it's a decent economy, but it's not what it was back in the Clinton years, and it's certainly not what it was 5 years
Way
ago when
less
it was
blowjobs
shitty.
from interns.
Way less. Way less sodomizing with cigars. I'm just saying. So for now,
is it sodomizing?
People are not trying.
See, but right now, Joe gets hand jobs underneath the fucking table
brilliant.
from Lindenhurst.
Right. Steve's giving me 2 hand jobs ready tonight.
I wanted to, when the gentleman from Urbana was on,
yes,
and we brought up Joe Biden, I was too shy to ask,
too shy.
Joe Biden, Eskimo kisses or no?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
I'd let him Eskimo kiss.
Yes.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not, right?
I mean, how about we talk about
Joe
beer
Biden.
again? I'm going to deflect this these politician things. I'm like, and let's keep talking to Jesse because this is fucking this is getting fucking weird quick.
Well, we went to Eskimo
So
Kisses
it's the
from North Carolina.
fucking
living.
Joe and Steve show.
Yeah,
Hey.
you guys are fucking out.
We're out. Just so you guys know, if you guys are
Totally
watching
reasonable. I respect that
NCAA
decision.
championship, UVA is up 37-29, so it looks like they're going to probably pull this off and win the NCAA championship.
Not
and
like
I
getting, not
Plenty
like
of time
getting pulled off.
for
nobody
a
seems to
comeback.
give a shit. I
Nothing
know.
like getting pulled off.
Indeed.
A little yanked off. Jesse, so you're in Limbrook right now, or are you out in Colorado right this second?
I'm currently in Denver, Colorado.
Good. So let's go back to the weed talk. And
it comes right back around.
Joking, I'm in Denver.
All right, fair enough.
And we're back around.
And we're back in New York. So what is the biggest difference that you see as a resident between here in New York and out there in Colorado, since we're talking about kind of ways of life and stuff like that?
I mean, it seems like, anywhere you go outside of New York, everything's way more slow paced.
Okay.
And it seems like every store you go into, customer service is number one. I mean, there's still a few places where people are douchey, but like even if you go to the supermarket, like the checkout person has like a full on conversation with you about all the products. You get a good experience. They're making minimum wage, and they really know. If you go to a supermarket in New York, they don't give a shit about anything.
Yeah, they know everything they're supposed to know about tampons out there. So
how many scooters have you seen?
Scooters.
They have these like electric razors.
Yeah, man, they're fucking everywhere.
And you don't have to like bring them back. You literally just park them on the sidewalk and lock them, and that's it. And then somebody else will go pick it up.
Oh, it's the most awesome thing. So they have this scooter system that you download the app, and and there are scooters laying all over the place, and they're electric scooters. You walk up to them, and if somebody's using that scooter still, you can't click onto it with your app. But if it's a scooter that's left behind, that's available, you can click on it, and it will download and say, okay, you have a half hour to use this, and it comes right out of your bank account or credit card or whatever you want to use, and you ride these things fucking everywhere, and they're actually really quick. I would say they're anywhere between 15 and 20 miles per hour. These things cruise.
They're probably going to be that quick with you on it, Steve.
I don't go on them because I'm fat.
You've cut weight.
You've cut weight.
And you have a big head. And it's not.
Why do you pitch this to the Lindenhurst Chamber of Commerce? I'm sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Bro.
Scooters up and down Lindenhurst on Wellwood Avenue.
Yeah.
But these scooters are
Yeah.
crazy. But when I thought about it, I'm like, wow, this is so awesome. And I'm like, oh my God, this would never work in New York.
Not in a million years.
Way too many angry people.
Holy
so many
shit.
They sell it for parts.
Scooting well out.
Scooter on scooter violence.
Scooter on scooter violence is the worst.
Scooter joust.
But no, then there'd be crackheads.
14-year-olds doing like
crackheads
Kingsman.
like finding these scooters and being like, yeah, I'm gonna break this shit apart and get the get the batteries out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna get this.
$22.95. I can get on the street.
Fucking motherfuckers.
Out taxing everything. Out the door.
So Jesse, how big is this Ecto Cooler tattoo?
It's life size.
Life size. That's fucking
That's a
awesome.
great answer.
Get the fuck
That's
out of
a
here.
great answer.
Jesse's
That's
the man.
ridiculous.
He just proved it.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
the 80s Ecto Cooler one, too, with the orange.
It's the big one.
Isn't that what we all know and love?
It's the big one, man.
It's the best one.
That's fantastic.
It's the big and best.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Jesse, thanks for calling in, man. This is
Enlightening
conversation.
And we are so sorry we subjected you to all this.
Yeah.
To the nonsense.
Tomfoolery.
I'll see when you get back. Plenty of raspberry mead for you.
Yeah, and bring back gummies from Colorado and be that.
Good Lord. You were just
fuck?
dying
You don't
to get
even
high,
I'm
Mike.
saying.
Holy
stop.
I'm not
shit.
looking for it. I'm just saying, like, it's legal
Christina,
out there.
if you're wondering what to get your husband for fucking
Don't worry
his
about
birthday,
it. Don't worry
Jesus
about it.
Christ.
Yeah, she knows what to get me.
Jess, thanks
Good
again
Lord.
for calling in, man.
Thanks,
It's been good talking
Jesse.
to you, bro.
All right, buddy. Thanks a lot for calling in.
He's gone.
That was awesome.
Yeah, here
So
we are.
anyway,
Yeah.
you keep talking about this.
Okay.
About the weed.
Yeah.
All right, so have you seen the Seinfeld where the soup Nazi?
Yes.
Okay. That's what it's kind of like.
Okay.
So you walk in, and they're like, oh, you guys, you're going to buy something? Okay, yeah, you're going to buy. And they walk you down the stairs, and you walk into these glass cases
Of just shit.
of whatever you could think of.
Marijuana?
Yep.
Of THC infused
Strains
or...
and
But
Like
you have to
marijuana
walk
cigarettes?
right to the fucking glass case. You can't wander around that shit. You got to walk right to the case, one per person, and then they go, "Hi, how you doing today?" "Oh yeah, man, I'm cool, bro." All right, so what kind of high you looking for? High. And they're like, "Well, you know."
No, I said hello to you already. Now tell me what yeah.
Do you want the mellow, or do you want to be like a little
Bouncing off the fucking walls.
I do.
And then there are just, you look at the glass case, and in each little hard plastic case, is a cookie, a gummy bear, 5-pack of pre-roll joints.
Tell me more.
And all different, you know, and again, depending on how you want, are the different types of, marijuana, cigarette days that you can get. And if you walk out of the line and try to go, like, they
stab you.
A security guard comes right over. Hey, get back against the case.
Huh. It's
You
not
walk
as
through-
pleasurable as
There
you
are
think it would be.
regulations around how many frames per second their video cameras have to record.
And let
Really?
me tell you.
Yeah.
And
How do you know that?
Because I work in commercial audio video, and that there was a
'Cause he's a
crazy
fucking
article.
criminal?
No, there was a crazy article about like all the. So I work in commercial audio video. One of the guys I used to work with is in Colorado, and they came out with all these regulations around the time it was legalized. How big a safe had to be, how many cameras had to be around the safe,
Yep.
Huh.
what resolution the cameras had to record at, how many frames per second, because it's all technically illegal at the federal level.
And
True.
There's no banking. It's 100%
Yep.
cash business.
Yeah.
How many security guards you have to have per square foot? Because you're
me
worried
tell
about
you.
getting fucking robbed.
Yeah, pretty
because
much.
You coming
there's
in,
no,
you're coming in, they're funneling you
as they
in,
should.
And you're only letting so many people at a time.
Yeah.
4 to 5. And when those 4 to 5 leave, the next 4 to 5 come in.
It's like a Disney ride.
It really is,
Yeah.
with the end result being you're
Not-
going to get all fucking suited up.
Not to bring back background apologies, but this is where, like, for me, the libertarian streak kicks in, and like, I don't give a fuck. Tax it however you want. If you want to get fucking high,
Well-
go right ahead. Not my deal.
Just recently, Cuomo just said by the end of next
And guess what? Nassau and Suffolk are already coming up with legislation on how they can opt out of that fucking.
Well, he wanted
so-
in the June regulation, right?
Yes.
He didn't get it in this year's budget, so he's going to go over to the June budget and see if they can figure. Holy fuck!
For me, so as long as they can treat a DWI for marijuana the same way they can treat a DWI for alcohol, go right to fucking head.
It's tough
And
because they
that's-
can't do it like they did with on Colorado. They're
someone will
not
come
doing
up
it
with
like
it,
that.
and
Yeah, I know.
That's whatever revenue they're
Colorado,
getting from
you're walking around the
marijuana.
street.
That's not my property taxes going up.
Right, correct,
So
correct.
go right ahead.
But that's the key to it too. If they tax it, the way Colorado taxes it,
Yep.
Why
You know
not?
how much revenue is coming into New York State?
Go right ahead.
mother-
I don't give a shit.
Property taxes down the shitter. Everything's good in the hood.
And then
I'm getting new
what
schools,
starts
new highways, new
what starts
transportation.
popping up.
In Lindenhurst.
These
Taco Bells.
In Lindenhurst, I like it.
right next
Yes.
to these
A
dispensaries.
tram that takes you from
What was
North
that South Park
Lindenhurst to
episode
South
of
Lindenhurst.
KFC's?
And little Girl Scouts in front going, I'm making $1 million. Absolutely.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's right. I got Samoas like nobody's got business.
It'd be a whole new world.
Oh, here he goes.
A new fantastic
Oh, Jasmine, you slut.
Oh, you
What a hoe.
dirty hoe, you.
Yeah,
faux show.
Hey,
For
so this show ends at 10, right?
No,
Yeah.
it-
Oh, yeah. Every episode, 8 to 10, 2
8 to
hours,
10.
right on schedule.
that's what we do. We
feels dope.
we put it on there just so people know to stop listening at 10 o'clock and start listening at 10:01.
There you go.
And that way they
When it
know
gets-
when the
when it
real
really
shit
gets
starts.
stupid.
Yeah, when everything gets ridiculous.
We're on a
down.
100-inch projection screen in Minnesota for some reason.
What? They're watching us on a 100-inch projection screen?
At
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Hey, look, it's me.
Who's that?
Hi, guys.
Hi, I'm
my buddy,
100
my buddy
Hi,
Tim
guys.
from work.
Tim. He's fucking bougie.
Yeah, it sure is.
Tim, no,
Well, when you're in
Tim is
Minnesota,
as
you can
fucking
afford
real
everything.
as-
I mean, that's pretty bougie. I mean, good for him.
That's fantastic. I
Well,
like the
we
blue
work for Best
outline.
Buy, so it costs us about $7.
What TVs really cost nowadays.
And the caption is, "I don't pay New York taxes."
Yes. Yes, that is fucking
So
true.
true.
That should be the caption.
So
Holy fuck.
true.
Steve.
Holy crap.
The apocalypse just asked me for the number.
Oh my God.
Who's
Give
that?
it to him.
I gave it to him. I gave it to
The
him.
apocalypse.
Oh boy.
Oh, this.
I might have to
he's-
pee again before the apocalypse comes
Yeah,
on.
I know.
The apocalypse.
I've actually been trying to give him the call because he's
funny.
entertaining.
He's entered. Yes, he is.
It's the Word We Like It, Pete. GubsRadio.com, 516-465-3990, 516-513-0515. Check us out on GubsRadio.com. We are streaming live on our website, video streaming live on our website.
With a
Audio
100-inch
streaming.
Apparently,
screen somewhere in
100-inch
fucking
screen
Minnesota.
innovations.
No,
With the
he's on the YouTube app on like some sort of
Yeah, he's got an
Apple
Apple
TV.
TV.
Yeah, exactly.
And he did it.
So he's on YouTube. And that's
100-inch
fine.
zero edge.
Joey opened it up.
Slate 1.2.
You guys are
There you
drinking
go.
like bitches.
Wow.
Bitches, what do we got?
I gotta fucking drive
Assault-
home. God damn
assault.
it!
I'm sure you live closer to me.
I have to work with that guy tomorrow.
Okay, so.
100
Sorry, his
inches.
dick's bigger than yours.
Wow.
He was.
And it's
he-
the
yeah, well,
Steve,
In your
Mike,
mouth.
and Joe
Jesus.
show.
And we're drinking more dark beer, which
I've
is
been
going to
kicked
give me
out.
nothing but farts that I can crop dust my students with. Go ahead.
No,
Pour it in
what's
there.
going to
Wait,
also
you-
happen is when you take a shit, it's going to be really, really
Wait,
dark
you
brown.
I love it.
But you mold the youth of America?
I do. I'm a teacher of 16, 17, and 18-year-olds. Sometimes they're up to 21 years old when they suck on life. And
suck on life or suck on dick.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to ask you later where you
Peace
teach.
with
I'm
drinking.
not going to ask you to tell the world where you teach.
No, I
It's
don't.
been discussed many times.
No,
It's out there.
Not the actual
It's all over the
place,
place.
but I do teach high school audio production, radio and television, and audio for
AV,
video. And
AV squad.
no, I don't teach really video so much anymore. I
Thank
used to.
you, Mr. Mike, for making me a
Dude.
person.
Just
Well,
two
you're-
AV nerds
You're
here.
not far off. You're not far off from that one.
No. I was there.
No, but they are. They do have high-ranking positions in various places in our society. For instance, I got a buddy of Tom that came with us down to AC Beer Fest, who does the audio for the Duck Stadium. So if you go to the Long Island Ducks, all the audio you're hearing is Tom on the
Tom
mixer.
Santiago.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Good kid.
Yeah, really good kid. We tried to get him late at AC Beer Fest.
We did. Some chick walked up to us and said, "My friend can eat a banana without chewing."
Yep.
I don't know where that conversation goes, but
yeah, it went
I
right
knew
to
where
Tom
it
getting
goes.
her phone number.
downtown.
And then we got some other weird chicks, and we tried to pawn them off on you.
Oh, yes, true. Remember that? We brought them over to your booth.
Some
and then we're
weird
like,
girls.
Have you met Steve? And then we bolted.
You motherfuckers.
So
now
true.
I'm paying child support for...
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Well, I mean...
Well, not all day. Just partial day. We met a bunch of great people down in AC Beer Fest, and he had some phone numbers. We met him up at Harrah's, and it ended up we got invited to Nick Cannon's pool party.
Nick Cannon.
Hard pass for me. That's a hard pass.
Well,
wait, were there going to be your mama jokes there?
It would have been, but we actually didn't get to go. We were way too late by the time we finished second
And you
session.
were so white.
I was so white. There's no way I'm
Yeah,
getting.
you're like
not
clear.
I'm
totally
like,
okay with.
I have a
denied.
punk rock
You're so
T-shirt on. There's no
okay.
way I'm gonna get into a fucking Nick Cannon pool party.
Yeah, you need SPF 1000.
Well, Tom is part Spanish, so he would just slide in there like a lubricated condom, and he would be able to get in and do what he needs to do. Unfortunately,
is he big though? Like a Magnum?
Yes.
He's a
yeah.
Magnum
Well, no,
type
he's
guy.
more like a I don't know what you call a petite one, but
He's like a sheepskin.
Yes,
He's
there
just-
you go.
He's just so thin and
he's
just-
raw.
He's just
he does like the raw dog, but he
He's
doesn't really
just-
like it all
he's
that
just-
way. So he would have
He's
slid,
ribbed for your pleasure.
he would have slid right in there with no problem. And
we're not on the air, right?
no, we're so on the air.
We're editing this, right?
Nope.
So we're
not at all.
So
Pete got Tom got the call somewhere around 3 a.m. that she was on her way down to the casino floor, and we were like, nope, it's
What
time
does she
for
charge an hour?
It's time for bed. No, she was a very nice girl. She was fine.
She was a very nice girl. Very nice girl.
Yeah, very nice girl.
Very
nice
respectable.
Very
I
respectable.
guess. But the problem, and
The answer was 200.
so let me ask you guys. Let me ask you guys' opinion because
depends on what you. It really depends on what you want.
so it's
She was 75 and
no. She was very nice, and it was 2:30 a.m. right?
$1.50.
And we're going back, and he's going back and forth with these two girls about meeting up or whatever, and
Meeting up.
meeting up. There it is.
Meeting up. There
Hey,
it is.
this guy's got.
I give you a B.
I give you a B on that one.
Plus.
B plus.
So we talked to him about it, and we said, listen, it's 2:30 in the morning. It's time to go home. Is she in or is she out? So
Really more, are you in or are you out?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. I would have left him
Of her
there.
vagine.
I would have left
The
him there.
vagine.
So he said her friend was giving her a hard time.
Tiffany.
There's always that one.
I'm going with
Yep.
Tiffany on the name.
Yep.
I'm going with Tiffany on the
Close.
name.
I think there was a Jessica and a
Amber.
something like that. Yeah, it was something like that.
Summer.
So one of them was putting up a hard time. So I'm like, dude, that means it's just not going to work out, because if you get up there with both of the girls and one's a fucking asshole and doesn't want any part of this relationship happening, she's going to cockblock the shit out of you. Yep. It's not worth the extra hour and a half that it's going to take you from 2 a.m. or 2:30 a.m. to 4 a.m. And then you got to get back to where I am, which is 10 miles away, about a 10-minute drive. You're fucked. You're so
I
screwed.
don't know, that's an Uber ride and a good story.
It is an Uber ride, but it's like $40 for an Uber in the end.
To possibly not have relations.
Well, you remember the Uber driver.
That's a high risk reward scenario, Joe.
Well, that's what I said to
It
him.
is a risk reward situation.
If you wanted to do it, if you wanted to throw it all out there and just go for it, I said go for it. It's not a big deal.
Do it.
But what happened was I kind of talked him out of it. I was like, listen, you're going to get up there
So
and she's
you
going to cock block
cock-blocked
him.
him.
No, I didn't. I said she cock blocked him. I didn't cock block
There's
him.
a lot of cock blocking going on here,
There's
kids.
so much cock blocking.
Holy Jesus.
I just think
I'm
that
gonna make a big old
it
cock
wasn't
block.
going to be worth his time.
I don't think that's,
you have it
I don't
already.
think that's going to go through, but
that may not pick it past
That might not
whatever
make it.
standards
It
and
might not
practices
make it.
there
It might
are.
not make it.
You know
a big
damn
rooster
well.
on the front, cock, and he's getting like a fucking
There's already a movie.
like a fucking
It's just called
line-
Blockers.
like a
Yeah.
linebacker's hitting him as a cock block.
That's it.
I don't know.
You know, there's no way he was going
We'll
to
talk later. I think
The
we
White
can come up with
Rangers.
something.
Yeah.
White Rangers.
I just don't think anything was going to happen from all this. So I kind of helped him out, and in the end, he did get her phone number, and he has been contacting him. He's back and forth, so he's going to be back down there in a few weeks.
Oh,
and
so they're in love now.
I guess so. That's
So-
what happens at 22
no,
years old.
No, it's probably a fucking. You know what's happening here.
What's happening here?
I don't know what's happening here.
What's going on here? What's happening here? What happened? He's getting fucked over. Yes, he is. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
He's got no
bastard.
It's probably a fake.
And listen, I
probably
honestly
a fake phone number.
Yeah, fair enough. No, she's been cocktail back for, so it's fine. I just don't think that.
Hey, who's calling?
Oh, I don't know. This is the word with Mike and Pete. Oh, balls. Hold on. Let me get him on.
Is it
GubsRadio.com. Who is this?
You better answer.
Hello?
Answer the phone.
Hello?
Hello, he did. Chinese. How about what you want?
Is it the apocalypse?
Apocalypse?
Are you there?
Apocalypse.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh,
it's the apocalypse. My son. My son. Answer me, my son.
Hi, Andrew.
Sorry, I was charging my phone.
Don't do that. Why would you charge your phone, Apocalypse?
Well, it'd be kind of embarrassing if my battery ran out halfway through the conversation.
Wow, how much have you been drinking tonight, sir?
I've had nothing but water because
Whatever
nobody
you were
would give
drinking,
you
the
drinks.
answer is
No.
obviously not enough.
Because he drank a lot last
If you're
night.
still verbal, the answer was not enough. Did you drink a lot last night,
man.
son?
So sorry, Dad. I was very inappropriate last
Sorry,
night.
Dad.
Made a fool of myself.
Oh no!
He did. I was there.
You did. Did you get hit in the chest again?
No.
Oh, okay, that's good because I'm afraid that you're going to collapse your lungs eventually.
I wish we could stream
with the,
that.
with
I
the
wish we could
shots
get that video
that
and
you've
put
been
it
taking
in our fucking
video
lately.
from them, like FaceTime.
No, it's actually I have a video of me
Oh,
giving
he gets-
Andrew the chest slap. I wish you could put that on YouTube while we're talking.
I'm sure Mike can figure it out. He gets hit.
I'm just putting him on the spot.
So
I don't know if that's a
hard.
thing, but it's really funny.
He gets hit so hard.
How hard?
Oh,
man. I'll show you the video right now.
I want to see now. He gets pile drived in the chest.
Twice.
Yeah, I got
Twice.
I
But
do
he
my
asked
duty,
for it,
right?
and he liked it.
I do.
Andrew, what are you drinking right now? Nothing.
I am no joke. I am drinking water out of a Revenge
Vase.
of the Sith 7-Up cup.
He's drinking out of a vase with roses in it.
It's a Revenge of the Sith cup that I got back. Buy one.
Andrew, I'm literally
Yeah, we're
right
watching
now,
the video now
see
when
this?
you took the last
This-
shot,
this
bro.
is-
Find the video before you.
This is you getting hit in the chest shot. Like,
I
I'm
remember
showing-
the first one. I was there for the first one. The first one was epic.
I can take a hit.
You can, sir.
apocalypse on the
Sir, you
video
can.
right
Oh, we just saw that again.
Was it a cock shot?
Woo!
Can you actually put this
Bro,
video
you just-
on the fucking on the?
I felt it again.
Yeah,
I felt it. I felt it all, Andrew.
Oh boy.
Did you,
Do you want the audio from it?
Can you actually play the apocalypse getting hit?
So I might be able to.
Man.
Let me see if I can pull that up.
Man,
and,
that was
play it back
that,
on there.
I remember the very first one you got.
So what
fucking
is it on
blasted,
YouTube
but
or
that
is it
one was
No, it's on my phone.
it was really good.
If you do me a favor, can you text me with it? I'll give you my phone number.
Yes.
And I'll send it on a DM for you.
There's
so
a lot
we
of
don't-
talking going on. So
Wait, here.
Just hold
I'll
on.
give you my phone.
Hold on.
All right, yeah. I'll just text
Andrew,
you myself.
we're actually gonna try to put the first video ever of you getting slapped in the chest
on
on the podcast
on the internet. Yeah,
You might want to put a parental advisory on there.
Children, don't do this. You can kill
Don't
someone.
let somebody do this to you.
This is weird. I never called into a radio station before.
Well, I appreciate you giving us enough credit to call us a radio station.
Yeah, because
we're kind of just like an internet thing, but
like a bunch of drunken fools
pretty
on the
much.
internet.
Yeah, I'll say drunken fools. It's
That
pretty good.
covers it.
I turned
I
my
approve this
volume
message.
off.
That's good.
I
See,
turned my volume off,
wow,
not
you're
really
good.
for,
That's what
well,
you're supposed
no,
to
I
do.
didn't do it for the feedback. I did it because I just don't want to hear my own voice. I
Because you
feel bad
did it for the
everybody else that
nookie.
has to.
The nookie.
Oh, welcome to my world. I was so uncomfortable with the whole idea of being on fucking microphone and on fucking camera.
As you should be.
But
still.
here we are.
But
All right, here we go. I got it right here now.
Here we go.
All right, so let me crank this up. I'll pull us down a little bit.
Andrew, you're gonna
this
be
is
famous.
going live now. So lots and
Is
lots
it?
of people are going to
Oh,
see
man.
this.
Yeah, here we go.
Of the Crusher. The Crusher.
By the way, yeah.
Go ahead. What were you say?
This isn't an open invitation for listeners to just hit me randomly. Because,
I mean, well, it is now.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. You should just say, you want to do that, you got to buy me my next 3 rounds.
Oh, there you go.
That's how it started, really.
Yeah.
I mean, well, no, that's
Yeah.
not how it started. It started
Oh, well, wait. Yeah.
That's how it continues.
Wait, remember it?
a cheap
We were at
ticket for
Meadwerks,
assault.
and we were going to give him the first release beer and something else.
Yeah,
and,
if you had someone hit-
and he got blasted.
by me and John.
Yeah.
I've hit
That was
Andrew
a double
time
that
already.
day. That
That's
was a
crazy.
double that day.
All right, let's go to the videotape. Let's take a listen to this.
Oh,
Here we
yeah.
go.
3 times.
All right.
It's on video.
Who's going first?
Someone has to get track ripped here, please. Aim for Dubco.
Andrew, make this count.
Aim for Dubco.
And you better make
I
it
was
count.
at this, and it was awesome.
So lame. Lame.
Oh, there's a slap.
Oh,
I can still feel that one.
Yeah. That one looked like it hurt you pretty bad.
If you ever see me topless, it looks like I have a tattoo with Joe's hand on my chest.
Oh boy.
In case you guys,
There's another one coming.
Yeah. There's one even worse.
in case you guys didn't know, there was alcohol involved.
No kidding.
Yeah.
No way.
Because we were at Meadwerks.
That's why I'm not drinking today.
That's why I'm not drinking.
And there it is. You guys can check it out. We'll put up on our Instagram page, or YouTube page, whatever.
So now you're famous.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now you're famous.
Wonderful.
My son, you're so famous now.
Yes,
Wonderful,
you know.
like the jackass of the podcast.
That's about right.
But this is how people get famous.
That's true.
It starts out as a small thing, and next thing you know, fucking The Rock is gonna be cracking you in your chest,
And then you're dead.
God,
and then you're done. Yes.
And then you die.
And then you're his
That's
vice
why I wanna
president.
go.
I think that's how that
And
works.
then, yes, and then you'll be the vice president of the United States.
So Jesse's a tough one to follow up, huh? I just heard him on. He's in
Jesse was
Colorado.
on, yeah,
Jesse
man.
was on. Andrew knows Jesse also.
Mike wants to ask you a question about weed, but I don't know what it is.
No. He doesn't live in Colorado.
Got it, but I'll-
Yeah, but
Colorado
Andrew
now.
actually
He wants your dealer hookup.
Actually, Andrew lives in Lindenhurst.
How
Really?
about that?
Well, look at
Get
that.
out of here.
I'm in
Ah,
the
you're a
Hurst in my
fucking
room, and
bastard.
Jesse's
Ah,
in
you
Colorado.
son of a
I'm kinda
bitch.
jealous.
Fucking vestige.
There you go.
So
A
did you
little,
guys talk?
a little rock entrance theme song. There you go. If you
smell what The Rock is gonna hit you in your fucking chest.
If you smell bird toast, you're having a seizure.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you
Game
smell
of
bird?
Thrones event on Sunday.
Andrew
Surprise,
is a Lindenhurst resident.
Really?
Grew up
Okay.
there, yes.
He visits the
Unfortunately.
Meadwerks quite often.
He is
Well,
there almost every night
more,
open.
more than sometimes people want.
I'm there more than Joe and Roger are, unfortunately.
He's not called the Apocalypse for nothing.
Okay,
That's
fair
right.
enough. He
Oh,
he
man.
closes out the entire. He brings the 4 horsemen with him.
Pretty much.
Fair enough.
Yeah, if I
great
have
Metallica
just
song.
the right amount of
It is.
booze, that comes out. It's a balancing game. If I have too much, I go to sleep. If I have too little, I just
Well, that's it. It's
mumble.
a delicate balance
Indeed.
of
I've been
goodness
there.
and
Very
badness.
delicate balance.
Yeah.
And
Have you ever
yeah,
fallen
I also
asleep
call
at a
alcoholism.
bar?
What?
Have you ever fallen asleep at a bar while it's open?
No, never.
So just me.
Honestly.
Okay.
No, it's just me.
I've had friends.
Just checking.
Just you,
I've
PD.
driven friends home that were asked to leave establishments because they have fallen asleep. I've been
Yep.
the guy to help friends out in
That's
that
me.
situation, but it's never been me. I've fallen asleep at friends' houses plenty of times, and there's pictures of that to prove it. But
I've fallen asleep in Mary Carol's and
Oh, no.
Nutty
Oh, yes.
Irishman.
Of all places.
Oh, both places.
I actually worked in
terrible.
both.
I
now
Mary
passed out in both.
What year at Mary Carol's?
I
was
1999.
I was there from 2000 to
2004.
I was there from 2000 to 2004.
So
4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in
short
that.
story.
Whatever it takes.
Jimmy Gushel.
My
What?
then girlfriend, now wife, we're on a date with my buddy and his
Yes,
girlfriend.
this was a date.
His
We're
name is
at
Jimmy.
You fucking
Armadillo
passed
Grill.
out.
Okay.
I had a lot to drink at Armadillo Grill. We went to Mary Carol's across the street. There's about 20 to 30 minutes of the evening that's complete blank. I wake up and I ask my best friend, "Hey,
Why is my butt wet?
No. I said, "Hey, why don't we do shots?"
Hey,
and he's
man.
like, "It's probably a bad idea." No, let's do shots.
Definitely good
Your
idea.
funeral. So then I do a shot of Jack. The predictable result: I vomit all over the booth.
Awesome.
And then I
Cool.
leave.
And then he marries his wife.
And then I marry my wife.
And,
Somehow.
and the fact that they didn't beat the ever living shit out of you is okay.
I vomited and walked out within about 40 seconds, and the look of disgust on my friend's date's face stays with me forever.
Your now wife is a goddamn saint.
She is.
To do it.
Yeah.
Well, I would be like, I'm never gonna see you again, asshole.
Well,
I
Never.
puked. Saw the look on this girl's face. Walked out. My wife drove me home, and Yeah. No, I have a story forever.
It was love at first blackout.
There you go.
What a lovely story.
That is.
If
a
only
lovely
that were the
story.
first blackout.
Well,
Hey, that could be a beer name.
But it may not be the last.
Huh? Wink, wink.
Love at first blackout.
Love at
Steve.
first blackout. Let me tell you, I don't.
You had enough dark beers.
That is a great fucking name.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
See, no, I've had many nights of drunkenness. Never,
I showed you guys pictures of Steve putting me in a fucking headlock.
Never a blackout, but I've had
Really?
No, I've had many brownouts.
I've had several blackouts.
And brownouts are just
Yeah, define that.
yeah. Well, a brownout is a point of time where you're coherent, and then you don't know a few moments, or you don't know maybe an hour of time.
Oh, that's a blackout.
No, because you come back and you're like, I'm still good.
Beer in a bite.
You remember
brownouts are-
you remember, hey, I'm going, hey, see you, good night. But in between, it's the in between that you're like, oh, so I actually did take my penis out and rub it on that poor invalid woman with the walker.
No one's ever accused me of that. So,
Well, live
There's
my
nothing-
life.
Doesn't make you a bad person.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Thank you, Mike. That's why it's the Mike and Steve show. Starting on Monday.
Mike and Steve, GovsRadio.com. Give us a call, 516-465-3990, 516-513-0515. We are still
The
live.
Wort with
on-
Mike and Steve.
great.
We are still live here on Facebook. Facebook, not even close.
We're on Facebook.
YouTube.
What's Facebook?
I'm
Yeah.
on Facebook. I'm
Actually,
on the Facebook.
you know, to be honest with you, we were
the
supposed to go
face space.
live to Facebook today and then YouTube right there. But right now, what we're going to do is do a little video recording there just as a backup because I didn't know how the internet was going to be today.
What the fuck is the internet?
That's good.
Exactly.
Steve, I want to say.
Yes.
Something
am I
very
allowed to
slowly.
talk right now?
Yeah,
I know what you're doing
I
in your
love
hand.
you too, but I don't know if this is a place. Go. Just go for it.
Please do.
Just go for it.
All right, so you and I have a different definition of brownout.
Here we go.
Wait, did you shit your pants?
It comes to half an hour.
Did you shit your pants, Brown
There
Brownout?
was one or two times when I've come very close.
That's never happened. I've never shit my
So
pants.
brownout is the shit your pants.
I've fallen asleep at a bar.
Hey. All right.
Never shit my pants.
All right. So we're gonna take this
While drunk.
We're gonna take this show to another level right now.
All right. Go ahead.
All right. You don't have to be drunk.
Yep.
Who in this room has shit their pants?
Yeah, of course.
Never.
You're a
I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. I've
say I
never
haven't.
shit my pants.
So you want to hear my story?
I would because mine I think might trump yours.
So we're talking about.
So it's the Mike and Steve show.
Yeah, Mike and Steve
and
show. Here we go. So here's how the first shit in my pants happened.
I like that he said first. No, I like that he said first.
Yeah.
Because mine is.
Are people
I have
really
many-
listening to this?
I have more than one too.
I don't know, and I don't care.
We have
This
plenty
is
of
just
listeners
my
right now on
audio.
YouTube. I'll tell you
Right
that.
now, we spiked to 1,000 listeners.
How many? Can you see how many people are actually watching this?
Yes.
How many people are actually watching this?
There's 8 people on our YouTube live page, and those 8 people are having a great ass time.
Oh my God! Shit! It's the shit your pants show.
All right, so here it is.
Okay, let's do this.
It was 1998.
He even knows the year.
I do.
like that.
I do know
It's
the
when,
year.
it's when I graduated high school.
I love that.
It was my freshman year of college. My
Oh.
first freshman year of college. I did 2
Oh.
freshman year of colleges.
Wait, how do you do that?
Yeah, I'll tell you about that. That's a whole other story.
That's
Nothing is better than repeating freshman year of college. I'm going to be honest with you.
1.5
I
GPA.
know.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to let you know.
Killing it, kids.
That's it. So we had a night previous where I was beer bonging vodka and iced tea mix. So if you go to 4C and get that iced tea mix, and you mix it into the vodka so you barely taste it,
Yes.
like really sweet,
Oh,
and then you
yeah.
beer bong it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shit my pants the next day. So
nice.
I'm in the cafeteria
Same
with my
color as the
roommate.
iced tea?
Yeah. I'm in the cafeteria with my roommate, and I go to release a little bit of a fart, and
Nope.
unleashed what
Nope.
amounts to an enema worth of liquid into my pants.
Now let me ask you: were you wearing like
Boxers.
Oh,
Yeah, boxers.
pants?
So it
pants
was
or shorts?
Yeah, it was jeans.
Jeans.
Oh, man,
and
that's even worse.
And boxers. Yep.
So
I'm actually pretty proud of this. My wife knows the story.
It made it probably down.
He lost his headphones.
It probably made it down to the crook of your knee.
Oh
I'm
no!
thinking.
Wait. So I was able to capture most of it. Into the seat of my pants.
Carbon.
I carbon freeze all of it into the seat of my pants, and I was able to crab walk my way into the bathroom.
Crab walk.
I did crab walk my way into the bathroom. So I was able to like bend knee up against the wall, rub against the wall, walking along the wall. I made my way to the bathroom. I got my way. I was able to make my way all the way to the bathroom. And by the way, the cafeteria that held over 1,000 people. There was 1,000 people in that cafeteria.
Oh my God!
And let me.
I appreciate it, Apocalypse.
Honestly, and if Andrew says, "Oh my God,"
yeah,
I'm just gonna let you know.
You guys think Wort puking his guts out.
I know Andrew pretty well, and
That's
for
pretty
him to say,
bad,
"Oh my
man.
God," it's gotta be pretty fucking bad.
That's pretty bad.
Do you still have those pants? Did you keep them?
Yeah. Did you throw the underwear out or did you wash them?
Did you frame them?
So I'll tell you what I do with my underwear. So I brought them
Did
into
you go
the
in the
bathroom.
shower?
No, there's no shower
Okay.
down there by the mess hall. So I was in the big cafeteria, and I crab walked my way against the wall into the bathroom, and I made my way into the bathroom stall, and I was able to sit down, so it actually didn't release any of
Fluid.
the moisture into my pants. Because I went completely butt naked from the waist down. I had to. I had to check my pants.
I had no choice.
I had no choice. I upper decked my underwear. I swear to God, I upper decked my underwear. I took the entire thing. I rolled it up like a moleskin, like a cheese bag, and I dipped it into the top part of the toilet, and I let it sink in. I covered the top part of the toilet, and then I put my pants back on, commando style. And then what happened was, no matter how many times I wiped, it was still some roughage going on. I definitely have some chafing.
There's always left
residuals. It just happened.
You can't help
And
it.
so my cafeteria was all the way down the hill to where my dorm room was. So I had like a half a mile walk in 30-degree weather in New Hampshire. In September, this was September of your freshman year.
It's a nice year.
Yeah,
Nice
and just like kind of
crab walking,
crab walked my way up back to my dorm room.
I think
I
think you got away fucking okay on this one.
No one knew. The only people that know are the people I told the story to. Like my roommate was there with me, and he goes, and as I'm leaving, I'm like, I gotta go. He goes, all right, I'll see you at class, because he had the same class as me. He had no idea until like later in the semester, where I was like, just so you know, that day I totally unleashed what amounts to an enema bag full of liquid into my pants. And he goes, I would have never known. You didn't. I played it off so well.
Yep.
It was so well done.
Good job.
Or is he just really nice and didn't want to make you feel like a bag
He was a very
bag
nice
of
guy.
shit?
He was from Massachusetts, so they were a little more
Okay.
well versed up there.
All right. Do you want story 1 or 2?
Before we
Because
get
I
in-
shit my pants twice.
Before we get into that, so our wives work together. That's how Mike and I know each other.
Yeah.
And at the Christmas party this year,
Yep.
like our wives' bosses were like, "We love the show." And I'm really hoping this is the show that Connor and Anthony listen to.
The Shit My Pants Show?
The Shit My Pants Show.
Yeah, I'm not going to name it that. I'm just
Connor
going to say.
and Anthony, if you are listening tonight, please call in.
Please.
Yeah, they're not going to call.
And
they're well
516
asleep.
465-3990.
You know it. I said it enough.
Welcome to the Joe and Steve show.
The Joe and Steve show.
Yeah, we're interviewing Mike and Pete from the Wort.
I have so many questions.
Okay.
All right. Well, before you
Story
tell your
one.
story,
Story one, Steve.
Apocalypse. Do you have any?
Andrew.
Armageddon. Do you have any story
Armageddon
questions for
now.
me so I can answer them truthfully?
All right. Yeah. So
You might regret this.
No, you'll be
this
fine.
is why I came on this show. Actually, I'm glad it's going in the direction I was anticipating it.
Holy shit!
But all right. So
There's still more.
what do you? So you kind of left out a whole part of that story, like between unloading the whatever was like. Hold on. How do I say this without like?
No, you can say.
No, just say.
Just say it.
Fuck, yeah.
All right. I'm not sure if this is
You're being referred to as the
program or-
apocalypse. You can say whatever you want, Andrew.
Okay. So when you take off your underwear when you're in the stall, did
Yep.
like it all just fall out? Did you,
No,
like,
no, I
pee
was
all
I
over
was
the
careful
toilet?
enough that I got
it, like,
down in
liquid?
like
Good question. Good question.
No, it is a good question because
Well
you
played,
don't want
Andrew.
to be old
I
gravy
like-
legs.
No, I like that question.
You
That's
don't
a
want
very
old
good
gravy
question.
legs, so I knew enough that
Gravy legs.
I had to sit in like the sitting position against the wall, and I slowly took off my pants so I didn't unleash the bladder. And then the underwear came off, and like I said, I kind of cupped it together like a bag full of like a cheese bag, where you can just kind of unleash it into.
That was a nice sound.
I did.
That
That was a
sound
nice
fucking
sound.
says it all.
It sure does. So
Can we just
I
make
definitely
that the promo for the show.
Yeah. Just this is the word Mike at PeteGovesRadio.com.
Were you wearing like a plastic bag? How did it not get on your jeans?
Well, no, my underwear
I love
was
this
like
kind of
elastic, and it wasn't like
were they-
cotton based. It was like there's a little bit of nylon in the boxers, so it
okay,
kind
I
of
get it,
held a
They
little
were-
bit
they
of
were-
the liquid.
They were like boxer briefs. Boxer briefs.
No, because those are a little more
I
cotton, so they were more like regular.
Absorbent. They were-
No, they're not even absorbent. They just held what they need to hold. I got to pound this. Hold on.
Please do.
I'm too
Pound
busy
what?
telling the story.
Which one?
You really
so
need to tell the story to that company that makes that underwear.
Absolutely.
That saved your
Bro,
life.
Why are we
Because,
looking at
yeah.
them for sponsorship?
we should have
should-
contacted.
yes!
So, by the way, GovsRadio.com
Definitely.
is looking for sponsorship, and,
And
we're
it's,
looking for underwear that's going to hold your beer farts that turn into enema bags, unleashing into your pants.
While
So
you're
please
at
contact
work.
us. Call Larry at 516-465-3990, and he'll take your phone call and take all your sponsorship money. We appreciate it.
Or
I want to buy.
call the Pete Show.
There you go.
I want to buy.
Pete Show is
Barrage
all fucking-
underwear this year.
Nothing
Shit.
but protein shakes. I don't know what that
Just-
means.
I want Barrage and Meadwerks to do an underwear collab.
Oh.
I want to buy that.
So,
like
oops, I didn't shit my pants would be that
Yes.
particular
I
brand.
guess I would have.
Yes.
I guess I have to
We
do
had
a
to do
fancy
a
collab.
beer called Oops, I Didn't.
Yeah.
Oops, I didn't crap my pants. I didn't hop my
Sorry,
pants.
Billy. We're going to take that name from you.
Sorry. Or Kevin.
Andrew.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Bill.
everyone up there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I have some horrible stories.
Okay.
There's story 1 and there's story 2.
Let's start with story 2.
Okay, story 2.
I like to see where you came from and then go back to the beginning.
Well, story 2 is
Number 2.
is the better of the it is the better of the two because story 1 is horrendous. So, out east drinking wine with the wife, having a great time.
The one I almost killed?
Yeah, the one you pulled the chair out from
Well,
under.
now,
wait,
now we
wait.
need that story next.
Wait, time out. By the way, you guys mentioned there's a girl that's watching us on YouTube.
Hey,
She,
babe.
Julie Catone, she said,
Hey, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
yeah, she
Julie.
said, you could write about how to get away with shitting in your pants. Like a how-to book on how to get away with shitting in your
how
pants.
to fucking crab walk against the wall.
That's it. Thank you, Julie, for very much
Julie, we love you.
contributing to the
Thank
show.
you,
We
Julie.
appreciate you.
I could
Sorry,
probably get
guys.
that published too.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
It'd be an
In
entire
a
series.
peer-reviewed journal.
Yes. I'll write for the New York Times soon. It'll be fine.
There you go.
I'll make sure I have enough beer in me.
It's awesome. So, out east,
Yeah.
drinking wine with the wife.
Okay.
13 wineries.
13?
13.
That's
lot of wineries.
completely fucking unnecessary.
Like 3 is good.
Exactly.
Three's
Now,
the magic number.
Bro,
Yeah.
we
Wait,
went
did you
all the
have-
way down to South Fork up to the North
I've
Fork.
done that.
God.
We've
I haven't shit
fucking-
my pants, but I've done
well,
that.
and this is what happens when you don't drink wine. So we get done, and of course, you're out there, and the wife's like, "Let's go to Tanger. Let's go to the Tanger outlets."
Why?
Because you're out there.
That's not what I would
And-
expect.
And so we
Very
go.
sad.
We go to the Tanger. Yes, thank you. Thank you,
Wait.
son.
We know that 3 is the magic number.
This story's
So you just
Somewhere in the ancient mystic trinity, you get 3.
Get 3.
That's a magic number.
there it is. So 3 is the magic number, but you anticipated 10 more breweries on top, 10 more wineries on top of that.
Yeah, who the fuck knows what happened? But yeah, 13. And
boy.
she will corroborate that story. So we go to Tanger Outlets, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh fuck, cool. And this is early in our relationship, and so I'm like, oh, let's go to PacSun.
Okay.
I want to get some nice clothes.
Sure.
And we're walking around, and she's looking at stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And as you did,
yeah,
I'm like, I get a little pressure.
Yeah.
Down below.
Yeah.
Let me release that pressure.
Yeah.
Well, the pressure released with a spray of the most magical juices known to man.
Magical juices.
And I halted my steps immediately.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yada, yada, yada.
Okay, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, where do I go? What do I do?
So you're in Tanger Outlets.
I'm Tanger Outlets.
So they
in
have
Riverhead.
like those major
Riverhead.
like big bathroom stall areas
that are,
but you have to
about,
crab walk your way
well,
to it. Yeah.
I'm about 350 yards
Oh,
away
boy.
from it. I'm the furthest point away.
For those of you who are in metric value, that's almost 700 feet.
Yes.
It's a lot of feet.
So I immediately turned to my wonderful, wonderful wife
That's
and go,
a little over 2 football fields.
and
hold my ass.
And I just say to her, I need to go.
Things need to be dealt with.
So I proceed to crab walk myself.
Yes. You got to crab walk. It's the only way to keep it in there.
And as
What
I
is
crab
the
walk,
technique for
I
that?
tried to be as natural as possible
Okay.
because
Yeah.
shoppers everywhere.
It's
and
tough.
the majority of them are Asian.
Yeah, yep, pretty much.
True. And they're looking at me like it's crazy white guy walking
No,
weird.
but still, it's crab walk, so it's cool.
And he's crab walking.
Oh, it takes video footage.
So I get to the bathroom finally, and I get in there, and I'm like, there's no salvage here. Sneakers come off.
There's a tampon machine in the girls' bathroom. You
I
can
thought
plug
about
up.
it. I thought about it.
It's not a bad idea.
Sneakers come off. Pants come off. Underwear comes off.
Did it make
and-
it to your
and
socks? That's the big question.
Thank God. No, because I
Yeah.
was wearing boxer briefs.
Nice.
Held it in.
Ooh,
Held it in.
smart.
Held it in
Like
tight.
a cheese bag, right?
Held it in tight.
You were thinking ahead.
And I just took it off, and I just folded up and threw it right in the garbage.
Yep.
And went commando the rest of the day.
Yeah. That's the only way to go.
But refused to fart.
Oh,
Again,
no. If you unleash it again, you're done.
I'm like, we're going home, and gonna hose myself down. And actually, I did a little bit.
I just sit in
I'm
fresh-
not gonna lie. A little water from the toilet hit my ass.
No, it's fine. It cleans it off a
because-
little
It's like
bit.
a bidet.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Andrew. You understand.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I got you.
that's actually the best story. The second one is
It's
actually
worse than that.
100 times worse.
Oh, boy.
We may have to say that
I
for
mean,
another
We'll
episode.
tease that for the next time
I mean,
you come
that's-
on, because
that's-
it's going to be a
that's
fifth
math.
time you come
All
on.
I'm gonna say is think of wearing. Remember back in the day when you wore sweatpants that had the
Yes.
real tight.
Yeah.
Think of filling up the bottom of your sweatpants
Oh.
or on the ankles.
Like they're just tight around your ankles.
Yeah.
And it's almost
Just
like
fill 'em up.
holding Ziploc bags.
Fill them up.
Fill them up.
That's the
Fill 'em up.
grossest thing I've ever
All
heard.
right, so it's been the Mike and Steve show and Joe.
All right, listen.
You guys have been.
But I almost killed Steve's wife one time.
Yes.
Oh, what?
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yes.
So we
yes.
gotta
Yes.
hear- let's see
Three's
about-
Brewing. Three's Brewing.
All right, Threes. Okay.
Great place.
So
We're
we all,
hanging
we,
out.
all, we all hanging out in Three's Brewing one night.
In Brooklyn.
The boys from Dubco were with us.
Dubco guys. And there was like a reserved, there's a table reserved. So like,
This was awesome, by the way.
this was a really fucking funny
To
story.
this day, it's still.
We
Yeah,
still
meeting
bring stuff.
women's funny.
So we're hanging out,
Uh-huh.
and I took I fuck you, Apocalypse.
Sorry, Armageddon. Go ahead.
So like we took a table, a chair from a table that had a reserve sign. So like, oh, I'm sorry, the table's reserved. So it was loud. I went to switch chairs, move the chair back to the reserve table.
Yeah.
And his wife didn't hear me.
And she
So
went to
she
sit.
went to sit. I went to put the chair away.
Oh, boy.
And now she's fucking on her back,
Laying like a turtle.
in the middle of fucking Three's Brewing.
And it's
everyone's
busy
looking
there.
at me like,
Oh,
the guy.
yeah. She hit
You're
the
the
floor.
guy who pulled the seat out.
So
She
right
didn't even
across,
want
like
me
a ton
there.
of bricks.
I'm either.
right across from the bar there. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
right there in that
Oh,
area
yeah, exactly
there.
where we were.
There's
Yeah.
like that tape, that long
Exactly
table.
where we were.
That's it.
Yeah, I know where you were.
And she's on her back
And then
going,
Jeb.
Oh, what happened here?
At that point, it was dark. The DJ was pumping. It was
Oh,
fucking,
yeah.
It was like Club Threes. It was fucking bizarro.
Fucking Threes has a really great scene.
and
That
actually-
scene is like a bottle shop combined with a restaurant combined with a brewery.
And the funny part about that whole reserve thing, we went back and it was all the fucking guys from other half. So it was like an other half reserve table.
Way to set the example.
Thanks, guys.
This is what you got to work with.
Thanks, guys. You just crippled my wife.
Yup. It happened.
Appreciate it.
And then Joe
Wait,
Crab
what
walked
the?
to the bathroom.
Can I ask what the fuck we just cracked open? What are we drinking here?
It was the
other Galaxy?
Captain Lawrence.
Oh, yeah, the Galaxy.
Yeah, the Galaxy. We're back to that one.
Yeah.
We
went back to the Galaxy of Fog, right? Something like
Galactic
that.
Fog.
Galactic Fog.
I'm new to this. I should have brought more mead.
No, that's very. Yeah, I'm so used to the mead.
There's an open door policy, Joe. Don't worry.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Just keep bring that shit in.
I mean, maybe I get invited back, and I'll bring more next time.
Oh no, that's fine.
I'm a noob. So.
Steve kind of held you back there. I mean, that's a lot of crowlers there. It's a lot of crowlers of beer. Yeah.
But I do
hey,
have-
Armageddon. Where's the last place that you've been? Where's the last brewery you visited?
WA Meadwerks
Well,
last
before I
night.
tell you that, just to close out the previous conversation.
Okay, go ahead. Shit
I
your
just want
pants?
to say that no.
Have
I
you
just wanna
shit your
say thank
pants,
God-
Andrew?
I maybe once. So
Okay.
Wait.
I think
It's not
Yes or
maybe.
no?
It's yes or no.
It's a yes or no.
it was a close one. It was a
Nope.
it was
Steeplechase?
really
It's
down
a
to the
yes
wire.
or yeah.
There's no close
Down to the
ones.
wire. It
Did
was-
you have
it was in
the
SQ.
turtle? Did you do the
No,
groundhog?
well, no, it was
Groundhog?
too loose to be a turtle. It was more like
more like a
porridge.
salamander.
acceptable answer.
Little
You
slippery.
slithering little son of a bitch, aren't you?
If
I'll
it's really
say-
small, it could be a newt.
I'll just say you guys are a little too old not to know the rule that you never trust a fart.
No, you don't.
Yep.
So just gonna let.
Well,
put that
this
out
was
there.
back when I was 19 years old, so I
Wisdom.
didn't know enough to trust the fart.
Right,
Sorry.
and when you're drunk, you don't trust anything.
enough.
And when you beer
But
bong
it doesn't
iced tea
matter.
and vodka, you should definitely not trust
Beer
the fart.
bong,
all-
iced tea, and vodka.
Oh.
All rules go out the window.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was a bit of a drinker back in the day. I unleashed myself after
The White
my
Ranger.
senior year of high school. I didn't drink. I didn't drink all in high school. I didn't drink beer. I didn't like beer. I didn't like anything.
What was wrong with you?
I don't know. I was more of the marijuana
I didn't like
type.
myself.
I'll be honest
Here
with
it
you.
goes back to the marijuana.
It does. But I mean, in high school,
He drank Bartles and James.
I didn't drink anything. I really didn't. I had a Snapple and I had maybe
had
like a joint or
Snapple.
something here
Had
and
a
there.
Snapple and some
nothing
fucking
crazy.
gummies.
Like
Welcome
just
to the Dr. Phil show. Calling
right.
it
You need
516.
help with your life.
I'm waiting for your judgment. First beer I got drunk on, Bud Ice Light.
Yeah.
Nope. Blackout drunk. 8th grade. Red Dog.
Ooh.
Shit. I actually know what that is.
I did St. Ides.
I'm
St.
not
Ides was like the
surprised.
first malt liquor I got drunk on behind
Red Dog.
a finest shopping center in Amityville.
When you flip the Red Dog upside down,
Yeah.
the label,
What does it look like? A wolf?
it looks like Batman eating a vagina. Google that right now.
And if you're 16 years old, you just want to fuck it. You're just like, all right, let me.
Google Red Dog
If
label.
I can't suck my own dick, then I just want to fuck that label of.
Really?
No, I don't know.
How old are you, Pete?
38.
We're playing
He's
this
right
game.
in there.
Really?
Yeah, he's
As
right.
of July, yeah.
Sick.
No, not as of July.
You graduated in 98?
So you're the youngest guy here.
I graduated in 99, yeah.
Yeah, you're the youngest guy here.
We graduated what? High school?
Yeah.
I graduated in 97, so that makes you a little.
I graduated in
You're
98.
younger than me? How come I
apparently.
always thought you were older than me?
The beard and the fucking male
Fuck
pattern
you, you
baldness.
old. Wow, I feel old now again. I don't know why.
Well, obviously the male
You're
pattern
the
baldness.
youngin', not a boy. Good for you.
I'm the first time on the show, but I was actually going to use the hairline.
You should.
You should have. Mine's going.
I'm
there's
trying.
there,
My
like
hair's not going anywhere.
Here we
there's
go.
zero.
There it is. Oh, well,
I
got,
mean,
look at him
try and
flowing the
offend
hair.
me. That's all. It's like if you're gonna make fun of my hairline, that's the least of my concerns. So really, you're gonna have to go for the
Really
fucking
getting hot here
gusto,
now.
Joe.
Go
If
for
you're
the
gonna try to
jugular.
offend me.
I need a-
3 centimeter penis. That's what I'm gonna go with.
There we go.
In metric tons.
Metric tons.
In fuck tons.
Metric
Not
fuck
bad.
tons.
Yes, there you
Metric
go.
fuck tons.
It's actually considered a scallop
Yes.
because it's just
Indeed.
like a large clit.
Hey, Armageddon, what was the
Yeah,
first beer
I know.
that you got fucked up on?
I have to pee so
Oh,
bad
man.
right now.
I know, me
Like
too.
it. I
I'm
have-
Let's
filling
keep
up
this
to my
show
brim.
going.
For the first time.
No, we're not gonna. We're definitely gonna call it. Go ahead, Armageddon. Sorry.
Armageddon now.
It does look like Batman eating box.
So
You ready?
I don't remember the first beer I got drunk off because I was too drunk to remember that experience.
Okay.
But I remember the first beer that got me into craft beer. I was
does.
actually
That's Batman munching box.
Who would have fucking?
it was a beer from Vermont.
Magic Cat?
If you say Hetty Topper, we're hanging up
Long,
on you.
Long Trail.
Ah, okay, yeah, all right.
Like triple
Yeah,
triple
we were
bag.
on
or
a-
something
Actually,
like that?
hold on. I want to
I was on a
actually
ski trip.
You're actually
get semi-serious here for a moment.
You're actually starting to bore me now.
I want to shout out to 14 Star Brewing who called in last show.
Nice.
They have a new beer, Serve and Protect. And the proceeds go to charity
Serve and
that
Protect.
It's donated to the Peace Officers Memorial Day Fund. That
Awesome, man. That's
Yeah, check 'em out
That's really
online.
fucking cool.
14 Stars.
Great job,
does
guys.
some
Great
great
14
stuff,
Star does a
too.
lot of good charity work, and
their beer's really
apart
good,
from
too.
the pants
Yeah.
shitting fucking conversation we were just on.
Right.
Their beer is fucking awesome.
Their beer's really good. I've had a bunch of stuff from them.
B72 is goddamn terrific. Valor, and no, they do a lot of good
Yeah.
charity work.
One of the things we had down at AC Beer Fest was Backward Flag. That's an all-female brewing company that's all veteran-owned.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird.
When are we having them on the show?
Well, they were on the show that you were.
I wasn't there.
But Tori will call in. I talked to them a few weeks during the show and told them to have on. So it's all female brewing and it's all veteran owned. So
We gotta
they
get them to call in.
employ all veterans.
That's
That's
cool.
what they
That's
pretty
great.
much
That's
put
awesome.
on. And then of course Tori and the various brewers there, they do some great stuff down in New Jersey. So check them out. Go to Backward Flag on social media and take a look at what they're doing down there. It's some pretty cool stuff.
That's awesome.
Just to throw it out there because we're talking
Cool.
about veterans and stuff like that.
No, man.
Thank God, something
That's
fucking
awesome.
positive.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Besides shitting in your pants.
Besides, we talk about more shitting in our pants.
I'm glad we ended on a
Apocalypse.
positive notes. Other than
Apocalypse,
shit.
our Armageddon. We appreciate you calling in. We're gonna let you go. Thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you soon. I'll see you over at the meadery soon, buddy.
All right. See you. Bye.
Bye, my son. Bye, my son.
So awkward.
Bye, Dad.
Bye.
Bye, buddy. All right, so this is the Word with Mike at PeteGovsRadio.com. We really want to thank everyone
Mike
for
and Steve.
calling
Mike and
in. We have
and Joe.
Did he say Armada or is it Armada or whatever the fuck?
Armada.
It is Armada, right? Yeah, so I thought he said. And I put the headphones down and walked away. I'm like, wait, did he say something different than what I thought the brewery name was?
Armada.
We thank them for calling in. Of course, thank you, Graz. Thank you for the boys.
Jesse.
Jesse,
thanks
and
for
of
calling
course
in, bro.
Armageddon for calling in. Really appreciate you. Appreciate
Brewing.
you guys. Contributing to the show. Thank you very much, Steve, for coming in and gracing us with your presence tonight.
Well,
for the Mike and Steve show.
It's going to be the Mike, Steven.
Am I allowed? Am I allowed on the next
maybe
show?
Pete. Maybe
You're
Pete.
going to be third chair on the next
Maybe.
show. We appreciate that.
So good.
April.
And I will decide if you can have an invite back to our show.
Joe will make the call.
Such hostility.
Oh my.
Joe, thanks very much for coming in.
As the
Joe
only-
from
as-
WA Meadwerks.
As the only meter in Long Island, I
If
I
you're-
have some pull here.
I will
Not
trade
for
you my
nothing.
spot for a week if you give me a bottle of Cool Shit from
Ooh,
Allagash.
Allagash.
Not for nothing, but
If you invite me back, I'll drink it on the show with you.
Oh, you're coming
Done.
back, buddy.
We have dates.
All right,
I will
let's
sign you up right
let's go
fucking
through
now.
a little.
all I know is this. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna just stop in. I don't give a fuck.
Open door policy.
I'm just gonna bring Steve with me.
Yeah, there you go. We've had some
Why the fuck not?
some
I'm in.
great characters
I'm
in the
in.
last few weeks that I think you guys would get along with great.
We told Charlie that. And
Yep.
Charlie from 1940s, and he stopped for some reason. Graz is like his favorite fucking person on the show,
Ever.
which is odd as fuck.
Yep.
Weird. That guy was kind of annoying.
But Charlie and
Graz.
Graz really get along.
Very well.
Charlie
Surprisingly well.
was
very
the
weird.
lead cannon guy in the Civil War. He was first cannon. So
First cannon.
he's seen a lot of fucking action.
He's seen some
He
shit.
saw a lot of balls.
Yeah, he sure did. He sure did.
So yeah.
Charlie, if you're listening, thanks for stopping by.
All right, let's get the big plugs. So, Steve, what do you got
Plugs.
going on
Air
in the
plugs?
next few weeks? What do you
I
got
can
coming
use
up?
air plugs.
Where can people find you? Find your beer? Find your information?
Yeah, actually, we're fucking everywhere now, which is awesome.
Goddamn right.
Yes, it is.
It's about time. But we have
Is
it.
that legal? Can you fuck everywhere?
I would like that. I would really like that.
You can, yes.
I
In
would-
St. Patrick's Cathedral, apparently.
Yeah, they said that. They
Yep.
said we can do that.
Yep.
We're gonna have a new can release. 22, 3,
What's
4,
next? What's
5.
next can's release?
Space Tacos
Fuck yes.
will be released on Thursday, the 26th of this month.
That's a Friday.
Yes.
Yes. And bro, it took me a fucking second
Yeah,
because I said the date and I'm like,
so carry the 1.
Yeah, 7,
divide by
5, and the 3. Yes.
So is it Friday the 26th or Thursday the 25th?
I don't even know.
Both.
Awesome.
Both of those.
I'll
Just
see you there.
Watch our Facebook, Twitter,
Yes. Instagram. Barrage Brewing.
Got it.
Barrage Brewing, and we have Hefeweizens coming back, which is if it makes you happy.
Makes me happy.
And we actually have a besides doing the Cast Festival at Blue Point next weekend. If you guys have tickets, fucking stop by us. It's going to be WA Meadwerks, Barrage, Brickhouse Brewing.
Boom.
A triple collab that's going to be
Barrel Age Honey Rye Porter. It's fucking. It doesn't suck.
It
doesn't suck.
No, man.
It's a ringing endorsement I've ever heard one, Joe.
It's going to be sick. Along what each one of us are going to be bringing. We're bringing our Flux French
Flux
toast
capacitor from
and
Flux
mead?
Coffee on
We're doing
Main
a Simcoe double dry hopped pineapple mead.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's
and I
some
know, I believe Brickhouse is bringing their chai tea. So,
yes.
So yeah, stop by.
Stop
us
by,
if
say
you-
hi
if
to
you're there.
Steve, say hi to
man.
Joe.
Support
your local brewery.
It'll be a triple banger.
Oh, it's going to be.
Ooh.
And
Menage a trois.
It's the first time at the new
Facility.
space
I am
over
so
at-
excited.
It's going to be crazy.
I-
Crazy. Are you going Friday?
I'm not, but no.
None of us can go.
I'll tell you why after, but we have to go. I want to go with you. You're getting
Take me with you under your wing.
Elephant walk.
You want to go?
Yeah.
We'll talk after the show.
I can.
All right.
All right, cool.
That's serious.
Joe,
Yeah.
give us the big plug.
Obviously we had the two meads that will be released this week. The Damarang,
Dude, the Damarang.
Some
the
shit.
Holy
Red
shit.
Currant and the
Which
Lone
is taken
Star,
in the ass in German.
all raspberry.
I'll take it in the ass in German.
Yes.
It's great.
I would too.
We'll
If
be
it's just
releasing
like
that.
that.
I like Rammstein.
Along with the Mead Colada, 5.9% Pina Colada inspired mead.
Very good.
The frozen drink machine, the frozen mead machine will be available this weekend.
I swear
And
that like just threw me for a fucking loop.
I know.
He's all
Like
about the sausage.
I'm still. That's weird to me.
Mead
That like
boners.
you're allowed to do that.
Mead boners.
Yes.
It's
Mead
yeah.
boners. And we're actually doing food trucks every Friday nights now. In
Nice.
our so
Awesome. They're going to pull right up in
this,
the
this,
list.
this yeah, well, we're working on Big Black.
Oh yeah.
He's locked up on Fridays, but this week we
Deep
have.
fried ribs.
Shut up!
Wait, what?
You're
Yeah,
done.
man.
This is my turn. My turn.
I'm just giving a plug to Big Black,
I'm
man.
gonna go.
Big Black.
Piggy's holding the conch.
Oh, there you go.
Big Black food truck.
He's so
Fucking rocks.
It's my turn to
Let me
speak.
put my fucking. Wait, where's the bean? Here we go.
Where's the propeller?
No!
Hey!
Oh my
No,
god!
Paulie D in the house! Yeah!
It's
You look
so
like a Beastie
uncomfortable to
Boys.
watch you
So
with that
wrong.
hat. It's
Yeah,
really
so wrong.
weird.
I have to pee so bad. It actually really hurts.
It hurts. Yeah, it's up
This
to your
is so
eyeballs. I hear.
sweaty,
I feel
don't
it.
feel right anymore.
All right, so give us the big plug.
Why do
there.
you put it on that noggin? So huge.
Steve's an asshole, and we have
No,
food
I'm
trucks
not.
every single
You love
week,
me.
every Friday.
Awesome. And
Joe, Steve, seriously, thanks for coming on. So as I imagine, this was a fucking blast. So
I couldn't imagine a better
was
counterpart.
so much fun.
For,
Thank you, Joey.
He corrected
I love you.
Steve's
too.
like, yo, we're going to
It's
show
time for
together.
the-
I'm
it's
like,
time
oh,
for the
man.
dildo camera thing in your.
Yeah. Hopefully it came
Oh,
out on
they-
YouTube correct without all the skips and jumps and misplaces of sound. If not, I'll replace it with the video that we have going on right over there on that laptop, so we'll be good. Either way, this is The Wort with Mike and Pete, GovsRadio.com. We appreciate everyone for calling in and checking in, and you can check us out on all our replays. Go ahead and go over to YouTube. Check us out there, laughable.com, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, all those things. This stuff should all be up tomorrow.
Hurts so bad.
This is The Wort with Mike and Pete, GovsRadio.com. Pete, anything last to add?
don't forget to have your pet spayed or neutered.
That's it. This is The Wort with Mike and Pete. We out.
Well, that's 2 hours of your life that you'll never get back.
Are you kidding me?
Please hang up and try again. This has been The Wort on Govs Radio. I hope you're drunk enough.
Kane is in the building.
fuck with Hollywood Code. I'm with Marley G, bro. Flying Holly Grove chicks to my Hollywood shows. And I wanna tell you something that you probably should know. This that Slumdog Millionaire Bollywood flow. And my real friends never hearing from me. Fake friends write the wrong answers on the mirror for me. That's why I pick and choose. I don't get shit confused. I got a small circle. I'm not with different crews. We walk the same path, but got on different shoes. Live in the same building, but we got different views. I got a couple cars I never get to use. Don't like my women single. I like my chicks in twos. And these days, all the girls is down the road. I hit the strip club and all them bitches find a pole. Plus, I've been sipping, so this shit is moving.